Alrighty then.
It's time for the best podcast around. Grab a cold one, sit back, and enjoy the show. This is Corner Pub Sports.
Hi, I'm Brian from the Philadelphia Flyers. You're listening to Corner Pub Sports.
Corner Pub Sports.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Fuck with my man. Shit.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome.
Here we are once again.
Best day of the week, Friday.
Yo.
If you're watching the show on Facebook and YouTube, I'm about to throw it on X and Blue Sky in a second here. We thank you guys so much, Blue Chew. We thank you so much for doing the show on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher. Come on, Gary. Don't leave me hanging with you.
Satchel.
There it is.
Jesus.
He was too busy doing the Blue Chew thing.
Yeah.
Ryan and Gary are virtual tonight. Mike's in the house here. Welcome to the show, everybody. We
got the quad box going, even with two people in
Quad box.
We got the quad box. So, of course, if you're watching the show live, of course, you can chime in. We already got a bunch of messages pouring in here. We got Polsky saying, "Hey guys, happy Friday!" Absolutely,
What's up,
man.
Mark?
Get out of the cold.
Well, you're out, man.
Yeah, you're second fiddle, brother.
Yeah, you're out.
Jay said, "I'm number one fan right here." There it is. Shannon Lee saying, "Good evening, bitches."
Yes,
Stop.
sir.
Bitches.
Bitches.
Yeah,
Bitches get stitches.
yeah. It takes one to know one, Shannon.
Yep. We got Hoffman here. I remember her from high school. Good old quad box.
Quad box.
Yeah.
Hoffman showing.
What's up,
If
Hoffman?
it ain't leaking, it ain't stinking.
Yeah, you should write that down, though, so we don't forget that.
What if
Quad
it ain't
box?
leaking, it ain't
Quad
stinking?
box.
Yeah, quad box is pretty
A
good.
good old quad box.
So, but anyway,
That has like fucking show title fucking potential.
Yeah, I'll send you a snail trail in the mail.
And a quad box.
In the quad box.
What are you gents drinking tonight? Let me hold on. You guys drinking?
Iron Hill Philly favorite.
That's a good one.
All right.
That's one of their better ones.
I got the all-day IPA. Not a
It's all
Founders.
day. It's not a half a day. It's all day.
It is all day.
All
You can
day.
drink it
All day.
All day. AWWW.
all
day.
day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
doing
the, all day.
Got 15
all
pounds.
day.
Got 15 pounds of pudding.
Ryan, you're doing the dispensary pre-rolled, right?
Something like that. Something like that. And
got
good old rum and coke.
Rum and coke. And I'm doing that juice jolt that was in there.
Oh,
the last juice jolt. I'm doing that. And then we got something else. Mike and I are going to split one. We're going to lick each other afterwards. All chemists, right? It's all chemists. The alien.
Tired Hands.
Oh, it's Tired Hands?
Yeah, that's Tired
What's it called again? Alien Church?
Alien Church, yeah.
Alien Church.
That we had that before. That's not a bad beer.
Yeah. It looks like a tool cover. Like it's got like 4 eyes.
Yeah, you have to show them the camera when we.
Look at Polsky. Look at Polsky breaking this out.
I know that was good.
That. Speaking of quad, Flyers, 4 goals from Lawton.
Nice. Well done, man.
Well done, Mark.
Well
I'm proud
done.
of you, brother. Hasn't happened since 2004 with the Flyers. Yes, since with the Flyers.
The Flyers haven't had a four bagger since 2004.
Yeah, it was John LeClaire.
That's wild.
I have to tell Maddie about that.
Yeah. That was pretty cool, man. Lawton. And like it's funny because Lawton's like got one of those faces like this guy must have been the most miserable dude, but he's actually a pretty good dude.
Yeah.
Like he looks like your typical hockey. Like,
Yeah, he has the look on his face. He battles with anal leakage.
all right.
Yeah. He's got to go to the doctor once a month. Get a
No
pill.
driving tonight. I'll be drinking Moosehead tomorrow all night with 12 shots of Apple Crown.
I don't think we have 12 shots left.
You'll be sleeping under the tree.
And Polsky said, by the way, I have been listening. I've been listening a lot of time in the truck. So there's his alibi. It's all good. All right. So, all right. We're now live on X and Blue Chew.
Thank you.
We want to remind everybody our 10th. All right. So first of all, we got Peterson checking in. Good evening, gentlemen. Are you staying safe from the drones? Yeah.
I don't know anything about
there's
it. I heard there's a lot of drones in Jersey. That's all I heard.
Dude, it's Jersey. It's Connecticut. It's Maryland.
So
they're here in Philly now too.
The government's saying they have nothing to do with it. There was a guy who called up a radio today and he said, look, the usage of drones has gone up. Like from your regular citizen has gone up.
Since when and why?
It's just in general. I mean, just
right.
I thought it was
right, Mike. The private eyes, they're watching you. They see your every move. Private eyes.
You know what?
Watching you.
I got to be honest. I wonder if this has something to do with the assassination of the CEO.
I don't know. I mean, you got enough security.
You got the cameras.
Yeah, you got cameras everywhere. I mean,
Oh, that's some crazy shit. But
I don't know what to think about any of it. It's just weird. Gary Oates.
Shanna said there were 2 drones over her house.
Yeah, 2 drones over her house last night.
Was she filming a Lifetime movie?
Yeah, I don't know. But I want to remind everybody, well, first of all, in 2 weeks, the 27th of December, will be our year in review show. So it's all the clips are compiled, ready to go, ready to roll. It's some good stuff in there.
Gary, why'd you go dark again? What are you doing?
The light shut down. I don't know
what it is shut down. Come on, what kind of Mickey Mouse shit are you running there?
You look like Cal, yo.
Go get another bulb.
Nah, it's not the light. Give me a minute.
Hoffman said to Shannon, one of those drones is mine. Oh, man. And then also the 10th anniversary show will be a special event that will be Saturday, March 29th at Sandy's Beef and Ale. We got some guests who are pretty much confirmed to go. I'm not going to announce them yet, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So that'll be during the day also. A Saturday afternoon show we'll be doing. So that'll be awesome. But just wanted to remind everybody about that before we get into the topics tonight.
The obviously we're going to get fried.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's fried.
Well, go get a new bulb.
Just blue?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, it's like you just got it there. Like
No, it was a light that I took from somewhere else.
Okay.
Now someone's trying to read in your house. Like, what the?
Yo, you're talking about drones and my lights go poof.
What are they trying to read? Are they trying to read No One Likes Us, But We Do Care? The book by Sean Selby. You can get it on Amazon. It's a good
here we go.
Because it pisses him off so much. I love it.
By the way, Embiid didn't start the second half because he got whacked in the face. So, he'll be out another month.
All right, so why don't we get into the school stuff?
Must we? I mean, we probably should, but
the drama that was or was not.
No Sixers.
No, I'm not talking Sixers.
Okay.
Yeah, talking Eagles. So Eagles beat the Panthers. The game itself wasn't the prettiest of games, but most of us kind of thought it was going to be that way. Where I expected them to actually pull away a little more at the end there. I didn't expect it to be a one-score game in the end of the fourth quarter, but I thought maybe like going into the fourth to be one score, then maybe they scored a garbage touchdown or something. But either way, they won the game. They're 11-2. This is a Carolina team.
That passing game was oof.
It was a little wretched. I think I wrote you guys halftime. I said he's got 73 yards passing. Like, ooh, that's a little rough. But look, Mama said there's gonna be days like that. There's gonna be days like this. My mama said, like it happens.
Mama
Yeah,
said.
Dude, they might not have passed for 73 yards combined last night.
Yeah, that was ugly last night.
That don't matter. They got the best running back in the whole entire league.
Yeah, like
Saquon carries them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But they can also, like, if you want to put 9 in the box, like, we'll pick you apart.
The
Like,
thing,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you're like, yeah, we're running the ball.
Right.
You know, oh, they're only running the ball. Well, you know what? Nobody's been
So
able
what?
to stop you.
Well, listen, guys. As any team playing against the Eagles proved that they could beat our running game. There's not
No.
one.
Not yet.
There hasn't been one.
The biggest test is going to be Sunday.
Yes.
That's
If
a
you
good
can-
run defense. That's a
can run
really
against
good run
Pittsburgh.
defense.
Like Saquon Barkley reminds me of a young early fucking Herschel Walker. Like that's just the way he's built. It's the way he runs. There's no stopping him. Like you just can't stop the guy. My concern, just stay healthy getting into the playoffs, bro.
Well, yeah.
Dave Peterson said, first, Mark said, Mama said alligator is angry because he has all those teeth and no toothbrush. Yeah, no toothbrush. and Dave Peterson said, it's the drone sucking the life out of Gary's light bulbs.
Yeah, they did.
Something going on here.
There's a drone behind you, Gary.
I don't care.
So, you know, the neighborhood pages, like everyone's like, oh, I got one. It's a fucking airplane. Like you can see and you can hear it. Like that's an airplane, you D-bag. Like, anyway. So yeah, you're right.
Tell us more about this neighborhood page.
It was my neighborhood page. Not the neighborhood page I said.
It's a friend of yours.
Yeah. It's not Nicholas Kerr.
What was the thing I put up the other day?
Oh my God.
You see?
Wait, what did I put up? I sent it to you guys. Oh yeah, that's right. A guy said, yo, I'm 30, I'm single, I'm looking for things to do. And I said,
yeah.
And I said, well, every Wednesday we go over to someone's house and we go in their basement, we shut off all the lights and we play a game called Who's in My Mouth?
Not what's in my mouth. Who's
in my mouth? And then I said, what did I say? You'll never leave full, or you'll always leave full.
Yes.
People were like, what the fuck? And the other day I wrote about the guy who died playing golf.
You were looking for your grandpa or something?
Yeah, I was looking for my grandfather. I don't care about him. I just want my golf clubs back.
And they blocked you.
No, they got rid of the post, but I'm still on there. They keep giving me warnings every time I go to post on there.
You're like, one more time.
She goes, you have too much time on your hands. How do you make time to write a book? Yeah, so they just blocked it or whatever. So every time I go to post, they're like, remember the rules, and a thing pops up like, be courteous and no abusive language and this and that. And I'm like,
yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
So yeah, Eagles are run first. They win games running the ball first. Tell me where the problem is. Jalen Hurts makes the throws when he needs to make them. He runs for first downs when he needs to make them. He threw for 2 touchdowns and scored 1 on the ground. 3 touchdowns he accounted for in that game. And the first thing you hear about is how fans coming out of did you see that in the interview? I think it's Crossing Broad. They're coming out of the game, and all the fans are like, we need a new quarterback. We need a new quarterback. He ain't going to take us anywhere. This and that. I'm like
it's
you went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago with this guy.
You won 11 fucking.
Your team's better.
11 games,
dude. Since 2022, he's 35-9. Like it's the best.
Does he have better stats than Mahomes?
I think he has more total.
Yeah.
This year, he had more total touchdowns. More. I don't know about passing.
Rating, less turnovers.
Well, yeah.
So, and are we talking about KC needing a new quarterback? Or are you talking about Mahomes being trash?
It's a
Is Mahomes trash? Everybody wants to hate on Mahomes, but you know what? Mahomes every fucking game makes a winning play.
He wins.
I'm sorry, Mr. Foles, but Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback the Eagles had in fucking
since
15
McNabb.
years. Yeah.
That's McNabb.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, if he plays long enough, I think he's on pace to surpass McNabb.
Absolutely.
So,
Dude, the numbers he's putting up, he might have 250 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peterson said A.J. Brown will get his wish this week. He's going to get a lot of chances early. So
I agree with that.
We're talking about the passing game. I mean, I don't know. Did we really have to get into explain what happened? But A.J. Brown apparently made a comment like, what's there to be improved on? He said passing. And
but he wasn't wrong.
The media ate that up and ran with it and said there's tension between the two, and all of a sudden they're fighting and all this. There was none of that. None of them. None of that.
The funny thing is, even Brandon Graham said something.
Yeah,
I don't know if he said it tongue in cheek or if he was.
No, because he had to walk it back the next day. He was like, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, which he shouldn't have.
Say that.
He shouldn't have. But, all right, just move on. It was so satisfying to see them coming out both on Wednesday, I think, and just put it to bed.
Yeah.
They just put it to bed. A.J. Brown said, if I got
cocksucker of the week.
If I got
you cocksucker, I'll punch you in the mouth.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ryan.
Yeah, he said, if I got to be the bad guy for this team, that's fine. I don't care. I want to win. Like
WIP instigated this and escalated. WIP.
It wasn't just them. It was everyone. NBC
we
Sports.
instigate problems.
Michael Barkan was instigating it. All of them. Seth Joyner was all of them were instigating. All the national Bleacher Report was bringing up T.O. and McNabb and putting them side by side with AJ.
Oh my God!
Get out of here with this. They're not even on the same stratosphere as far as tension. There's nothing going on here. They're fine. They're friends. A receiver is allowed to be frustrated if he's not getting the ball enough. And look, he only has in the Corner Pub Hangouts group, Wayne, who's a great contributor to the page. He helps out a lot.
He hates Hurts.
He does hate Hurts.
Him and Phil hate Hurts for whatever reason.
Phil's been pretty quiet on that front, hasn't he? Ever since they went on a fucking winning streak, he doesn't have anything to say, and he hasn't turned a ball over in 2 months.
Well, wait a minute. Don't get Phil fired up.
But the second he throws an interception,
they'll be coming out of the.
You're going to be coming. Yeah. I'm not just picking on Phil. I'm just saying everyone's going to be coming out, and they're already coming out. They're 11-2, and this isn't last year. That's the other thing. People are, this happened around this time last year.
They're 11.
Yeah, but no, it's different from this year and last year.
Defense is one.
Defense, number one. Number two. Last year, we went down that road where Hurts just fucking threw the ball all over the place, and we killed him for throwing a lot of picks.
Mm-hmm.
This year, he's taking what the defense gives him. More times than not, he's making a play when you need it, when it matters the most. Other than that, the running game. Stop the running game. Stop the running game. Make Hurts beat you, and you're all going to say that
there ain't no team stopping this running game, bro. Our running attack. There's not one team in the league that's going to be able to stop it.
Think about it. If you control the game clock, you don't turn the ball over, you're not giving them extra possessions. You run the ball, you're taking all that time possession off the clock, and you score when you need to score.
And now they're complaining about the fact that they're not scoring quick enough. I've never heard that before. That I've never once heard. This is the first time that I've ever heard in football. They're not scoring quick enough.
The only thing that can get them in trouble, we talked about this last week, if you're playing a team like Buffalo, you're playing a team like Detroit, where you get down 14-0 and you're still churning, that could be a problem.
But how do you beat them teams, Sean? You keep their offense off the field.
Yeah.
And that's what you do with our running game.
Right, but that's the problem at the beginning of the games. You're not doing that because you're going 3 and out. You're going 3 and out, or maybe you have a little bit of a decent drive, and then you turn over on downs, or you punt it, or whatever the case is. Like last week, they did get a first down on their first drive, and then they got away from the run. They started. Well, Barkley was getting equipment. He had equipment problems, so he had to sit out the rest of the drive. But you end up giving them the ball back. So
right. So to your point, Sean. If you're playing Detroit, you're playing in a playoff game, which will most likely be in Detroit. Detroit can jump on you.
It will be now, yeah.
Right. Detroit can jump on you. So like you're saying, we're dragging our feet, going 3 and out. running 5 plays, giving the ball back. You're down 14-0 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
That's a little worse. That's the only reason why I'm a little worried.
Right.
Do I think that they can
Maybe.
come back in those games? Absolutely. They've proven
Mike, I was just going to say the same thing.
Like, yeah, I mean, I get it. It wouldn't be optimal, but I mean, they did it like, and I'm not putting the Rams in the same category as Detroit, but they were down against the Rams, and
they're down against everybody. You have to I hear you, Mike. I hear you.
Like Saquon Barkley comes into the second quarter, second half even. Oh, we're having some issues. We're struggling to score. Hold my beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just counted his second half yards, he'd be fourth in the league in rushing.
Wow.
Yep. He'd be fourth in the league.
Just the second half yards.
All right.
Let's do it again because we didn't really hit on it. So real quick, a CPS oriented SSCS.
Seeming swallowing cocksucker of the week. And this is why. You cocksucker! I'll punch you in the mouth.
Okay, now let's try to get an answer from someone who's not a complete retard.
All right, so I just added it. I thought it was fitting. So SSCS, I think we're all collectively agreeing on this one. It's the Philadelphia media.
Absolutely. They took something that there it wasn't even there.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even there, and like.
All right, so they did this. Did you have it? Did you have an opinion and a comment over what they did?
Over who?
You mean like did I?
The Philadelphia media.
Yeah, I commented. I commented on NBC's thing.
Right, so they did their job.
Right, and that's exactly what.
Basically, yeah. Good point, bro.
So that's
not me. I mean, I was like, I
did.
don't pay attention to the media that much to begin with. Like I'm usually busy. Like I just don't have the time for it.
Yeah, that and Twitter. Apparently, Twitter blew. I wasn't on Twitter this much this week. I should say because of that reason. I was like, I start scrolling. People start bashing. I'm like, I'm out. Like I'm not gonna listen to some idiotic, hoagie mouth Joe from wherever talking shit about the Eagles when he's sitting on his fucking fat ass on the couch. He has no concept of anything. He's never played any. The only thing he's played is pocket ball, and he's going to talk about locker room tension. Like, get the fuck out of here! I'm not listening.
Right, yeah, right. And there's no opinion when you're playing pocket ball because the referee's a prick.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
That was good. That was good stuff, man. That was.
Name me one receiver like at the caliber that AJ Brown is, bona fide number one fucking playmaking receiver. Who doesn't pitch when he's not getting the ball?
Right. They all.
Jerry Rice did it. Randy Moss did it.
Yeah, I mean, the wide
Mike
receivers.
Arvin, they all do it.
Terrell Owens did it.
Right.
Well, Terrell Owens.
He did?
Extreme.
Yeah. I heard that one.
The other thing, like, when there's.
No, you see the Terrell Owens and Freddie Mitchell podcast?
Oh, no.
No. But
It was basically them
them
two bitching about Donovan McNabb.
Yeah. Like they hate him.
CEO was like, I didn't like Donovan. Didn't stop me from balling out. Like, dude.
Yeah, but he loved Donovan before he played.
So what was Freddie Mitchell's excuse?
Fourth down.
Oh,
I didn't like him, and I didn't ball out anyway. Fucking idiot.
Like I called 4th and 20.
All right, so we got one here. Jacob Miller saying Justin Jefferson doesn't.
Does he? You sure?
Doesn't. He said.
Are you sure?
You don't hear him bitching in the fucking media.
Are you sure?
He has 1,500 yards receiving though every year. Like so.
Right. What's he got to bitch about?
He gets the ball.
I mean, AJ Brown's still one of the top. I don't know, man.
Look, all right. So let's before we even get into that, let's take a step back. So I just didn't buy into it. I thought that, I was like, Hurts and AJ Brown are friends as far as I know. Like I don't until I hear different from one of them two, or that there's something like I'm usually the last one to react. I was the last one to believe that Carson Wentz was a douche. But that being said, like AJ Brown clarified what he meant by it. First of all, if AJ Brown's a little bit upset that he's not getting the ball, fine. But they asked him a question, he answered it. He's right. Their passing is not. Their passing. They obviously don't need to work on running. So the only other thing, their protection's good. The only other thing is, passing. And like AJ Brown was talking about, he's not throwing.
He's not wrong.
And he's not throwing Jalen Hurts under the bus. He's like, no, there's us needing to run better routes. There's the, us blocking for each other. There's, there's catching the ball. And then there's like, it's the whole team. There's execution.
The last few weeks, the emphasis has been on the run game. You got to ride what's working.
Right. And that's fine.
We lost as a team.
That's my quarterback.
Owens
That's
love
my
me now.
quarterback.
Jacob has a couple things real quick. Justin Jefferson doesn't. Chase doesn't bitch. And love AJ, but he's not on Jefferson Chase's level. Here's what I'm going to say about Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase has 13 touchdowns this year. Jamar Chase is, look, Cincinnati doesn't have a running game. They don't have a running game. All they do is sling the ball around. Jamar Chase is one of the best receivers in the league, and he is the number one option. And same goes for AJ Brown, right? Like he's the number one option. But the Eagles are a run-first team, and you're not going to get 10 targets a game. Jamar Chase is going to get 15 targets, 12 targets. So is Justin Jefferson. They're going to get 12, 15 targets. They don't run the ball. So, it's a little easier. I'm not saying, I don't know, man. I don't think A.J. Brown's a diva. I really don't.
Me neither.
Look, he's a wide receiver. There is diva to him. But I don't think he's a diva to the level of Owens or someone like that.
It's a problem. It's not a problem.
Right.
Remember last year?
I thought Jamar Chase did bitch at times, though. I remember Jamar Chase bitching a little bit.
I don't know about Jamar Chase bitching about the quarterback. Jamar Chase is bitching about the contract situation, was holding out. So, there's that. But that aside, and that's a different issue. But what the fuck was I going to say? Oh, last year, remember A.J. Brown? And the media blew that up last year, too, saying, he changed this, changed that. He doesn't want to be here. And what does he do? Comes out and signs an extension and goes, yeah, fuck you. I don't want to be
5-year extension.
Yeah. I don't know why they keep kind of because he's outspoken because they need something.
They're 11-2.
There's no drama with them
to complain about. There's nothing else to complain about with this team except for maybe the kicking game, right? Because that's a concern. You want to talk about a real concern? That's a problem.
Yeah. But it's weird how many kickers are I don't get
Tucker, dude. Koo missed an easy field goal 2 weeks ago.
Aubrey from Dallas.
Did he miss one?
Aubrey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Panero, who going into last week because Tucker's dropped. Panero ended up becoming the most accurate kicker in NFL history.
Oh really?
Yeah, he missed an easy one last week. These guys are missing easy field goals, man. It's crazy.
Jake Elliott hasn't hit a 50-yarder yet.
No. Jacob Miller said, hey, at least A.J. Brown isn't as bad as Debo.
Yeah.
Debo is an absolute diva. Yeah, absolute diva right there.
Yeah.
Right, so here's what we're drinking.
Ayuk's kind of a bit of a diva, too.
Yeah, they got two of them there, and now they're out of the playoffs pretty much. That's an awesome can, dude.
That's
Tell me that's
cool.
not that's a Tool album right there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Alien Church. That'd be a good band name, Alien Church or Alien Church Anus.
Alien
The anus part.
Yeah. What's that?
What's with the anus part?
I don't know. Because they already probably copyrighted Alien Church.
Oh, yeah.
So you add anus in there. No one's going to call themselves Anus.
Yeah.
What if there's a band name just named Anus?
Just the anus?
Yeah. Polsky called Debo the bike stealer.
Burn, burn. Burn, burn. We got about $200. I got about $200.
This is the ice cream truck.
It's like six guys that he walks around. He's the only one. They're all scared of him. All five of them are scared of him all at once.
Yeah. So I think we're not going to spend too much time on it at this point because we're all on the same page on this, and ultimately, the more time we give it, the more credit we're giving someone, I guess, or because they made us talk about it. But yeah, that whole thing was bullshit. I will say this, and I think this maybe is a good segue. I will say this. I do think that this was a distraction for the team.
Agreed.
And I almost forgot until yesterday that we're playing the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday. And Mulata had to come out and be like, "We got the Steelers this week." I'm like snapped out. I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like, yeah, he's 100% right.
Yeah, it's like, well done. This isn't the AJ and Jalen show. We got the Steelers. He's really stepped into kind of a leadership role with Kelsey retiring.
Yeah, somebody had to, but they had guys that were ready to do it.
Did you see the NFL Films is doing a Jeff Stoutland special?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's narrated by Kelsey, and they had an interview with Mulata, and they basically did like a 9-minute clip from it, and they put it out online today or yesterday, I think. And they're talking about, oh man, that's a interesting taste in beer.
Yeah, it's definitely got a little bit of a bite to it, a little bit of
it's
a
got a
tang
bite.
to it.
It's got a bite. Yeah.
What is it?
The Alien Church.
Alien Church.
It's good though.
Alien Church.
Take me to church.
Yeah. So they talked to a Mulata, or talk about a Mulata, and they basically say like his biggest project was him because they got the guy.
He's a 7th rounder.
He's a rugby player. Never played football. Never played American football ever.
And Jeff Stoutland's told, turn him into a football player.
And he's an all-pro. Like he's a Pro Bowl. Like
yeah.
He's one of the best left tackles in the game.
Yep.
Like one of the best. He's fourth highest paid left tackle in the game now. It's absolutely insane, dude. Oh, we got a bunch of here. What we got here? I don't see Jay's. I don't see Jay's comments. Apparently, Jay's saying a bunch of stuff. I don't see Jay's comments here.
I don't even know where my phone is. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry because Mark's saying right and all this stuff, and I don't see anything. So I don't. It's probably on my end. Sorry.
Sorry,
anyway,
fellas. Just listen.
Yeah, just listen. Just listen. Jacob's saying the Steelers are frogs. The Steelers are frauds.
Oh, the frogs. Frogs. So the frogs are coming in.
Yeah, what are they, Canada?
Well, that makes sense too. If it's midnight, they're going to turn back. You know what I mean? And then he's got crickets. He's saying crickets.
Yeah, you need to find a good church. I see from Jay. Mine are all out of order. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, so we got the Steelers this week. Like Mulata said, time to turn the page, move on, let's go. This is a big game for them, man, because it's a big test. It's a big test.
Yeah, but they've had a lot of tests. They've passed enough tests to where
this is the biggest test as far as a run.
Yeah, this is a different one, if you ask me.
Okay.
I like it. I like the challenge.
So yeah, I agree. What the Steelers do good on defense is shut down what the Eagles do good on offense. They only give up, but I think it's 88 yards a game on the ground.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I love.
Yeah, I hear you.
The idea of the battle.
That's why going into it, I thought anyway, for the Eagles to win, I think. I could be completely wrong. Saquon could run for 300 yards, but I think AJ Brown has to have a big game for them to win.
Their secondaries to be had. Joey Porter struggles against physical receivers. He's very handsy. He makes a lot of dumb mistakes. He's a rookie. I mean, he makes a lot. You're going to get a veteran like Devontae or AJ on him. You got to take advantage of that. You got to take advantage of Joey Porter Jr. And that could be the matchup that changes this game.
Who's on the other side? It's still Fitzpatrick, isn't it? Yeah.
I think. So, I think the Steelers get the Eagles, but I think that's what the Eagles need moving forward.
I think what they needed was last week.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think I'm not overly concerned about this game. Plus the fact that we're all this, that, the other. We're going through all these different things. Pittsburgh's offense sucks.
Yes, it does.
They're not good. Right. So the Eagles may struggle with the run. They may do, AJ may not have a monster game. And
Russell Wilson's undefeated against the Eagles.
Okay.
But the Eagles are undefeated at home against the Steelers.
10 in a row.
Yep.
Correct.
So, and you know what? The other thing is I don't think it matters if they win or lose this game. I don't think it's that big of a. It's not
I
that.
think it matters how it looks.
Jacob's right. The Ravens were a better run defense than the Steelers. Yes, they are. And so that's a good point. I mean, the fact that because I think Baltimore's. I thought Minnesota. Oh no, Minnesota's number 2 now. Wow. Okay. I thought it was the other way around, but either way, Pittsburgh's right there. Pittsburgh allows 91 yards a game.
Okay.
Baltimore allows 82. Minnesota allows 87. Kansas City allows 88.
Really?
Yeah. But either way, I mean, it's another good test for them. I'm less worried about Pittsburgh, like Mike was just hitting on. Like, you go into this game, you're more worried about Baltimore's offense, right? You weren't really worried about Baltimore's you're like, oh, this could be a good test. But I was more worried about the Eagles' defense stopping Baltimore's offense.
Right.
This week, it's not that.
Yeah.
George Pickens, if he plays,
No, he's already out.
He's out.
Yeah.
So come on, like, I'm not worried.
I don't even know who they're.
This is an Eagles.
The only 3 offensive players I know that are playing now is Freiermuth, Wilson, and Najee Harris.
Yeah. So I was just going to say something about Harris. Interior wise, Eagles run defense.
And Jalen Warren.
Yeah. Inside, you can't run against the Eagles with those big guys up front. So, and Najee Harris can't run between the tackles anyway.
Right.
So the biggest thing that you need to stop is have someone like Zach Bond or someone else, Dean, make sure that he can't get outside because Harris is dangerous. Like if he get outside, that's a problem.
Yeah, the screen game, the screen game can burn.
I mean, look what you did against Derrick Henry. Like to me, like I don't know, man. I think defensively, the Eagles' defense should. Like Pittsburgh cannot score points. They struggle to score points.
Right.
I'd be surprised if Pittsburgh scores 16 points this week. Like honestly, I'd be surprised.
I agree. It screams under.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I don't know. Whatever it is, it screams under.
We got Share Bear checking in saying "Go Browns."
Share Bear, hey.
All right. Well, you know what?
Go Browns.
Well, Share, you should be happy because if we can take care of the Steelers, that's a division win for the division you're not going to win anyway.
Yeah.
The over/under is 43. That's
enjoy the consolation prize.
I still, that's probably a pretty good over/under.
24-16. They
That's
still win
pretty
40.
good. Yeah.
It's still 40.
I don't know, man.
I think I would go the under.
I think Pittsburgh's a problem.
No.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, even if they lose, I'm not overly concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go 11-3 instead of.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's an out of conference thing. Here's the thing. Like the Eagles obviously want to keep pace with the Lions.
All right.
I just don't see the Lions losing 2. They have to lose 2 games. The Eagles have to pretty much win out.
Well, no, I mean if the Eagles lose this game because this is an out of conference game, this doesn't really matter. Then.
But you're hoping that the Lions lose this week against Buffalo, right? So then they have to lose 2 because the Lions have pretty much a game and a half on us.
Well, they wouldn't have the game and a half if we both lose an AFC game. It'll just become a game.
The Lions will be the 1 seed.
So if the Lions are going to be the 1 seed in this game, then the Eagles are going to be the 2 seed regardless of whether they win or lose this week.
Don't forget about Minnesota's only a game behind us. So don't forget about Minnesota. Like
Minnesota, they're in the same division, so it's
and they're not out. But they're not out of the. They're only a game behind them, and they play the Lions.
Right.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose this game just because it's all right. It's an AFC game.
It could end up the 3 seed.
Right.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
The
Vikings are right behind the Eagles.
Yeah, but the Vikings are in the same division as the Lions.
And they're in the running for the.
Yeah, but that's all. They're either the Lions or the Vikings would be the 1 seed.
Right, but then if it's the Vikings, the Lions are up on the Eagles either way.
It doesn't matter.
The Eagles are the 3 seed.
No. There's the 2 division. The second highest division is going to be the 2 seed. they're going to be the 5 seed. Whoever loses, that's going to be the 5 seed. Minnesota right now.
A moment. Hello, welcome to Corner Pub Sports. We got a moment of silence.
It doesn't happen.
We got here, Phil. If they get him going as part of their air attacks, I was talking about Fairmouth. If they roll with 2 running backs and have a screen game,
That sounds like somebody that's begging for fantasy football.
yeah, that's what that sounds like. We got Dave. I'll give Dave's thing. It's more of a pride game than anything. Bragging rights for PA. I mean, it's more than that. You got to show that you can beat a team.
They showed it.
I mean, they did, but
I love this is going to be a battle.
No, but they need to do this because after what happened last week, to shut everyone up, to calm everyone down, to knock them off their chair and say, you know what, fuck you and your dumbass stories.
Why not, Mike?
I don't think they need to.
If they struggle against Pittsburgh,
I don't give a shit about what people are saying.
All right.
I don't give a shit about, this is last year, blah, 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 blah. Like, and then they come out and they beat the shit out of Washington the next week.
But Mike, this is a statement game moving into the playoffs.
They beat the Rams. They beat Buffalo. Or they beat Baltimore. They've been playing statement games at least. Like every game's a statement game.
I'm not
last
saying
week was a statement game because they needed to beat a low team to they needed to not look past them. That was every game you say, and then the next 3 are going to be division games. Oh, every one of them. Can't lose to the Giants. That's a statement game. You can't lose to the bottom feeding. Like,
I'm not saying that this is a because I already said I was like when they beat the Rams, I was like, yep, this team's definitely for real. And I said that, and I still stand by that. And I said, even if they lose against Baltimore, it doesn't matter to me after what they had done. So I already said that.
They're legit. They're legit.
They are legit.
What
I'm saying is this is another good test for them. That's all I'm saying. This is a good test for them.
But like this is an Eagles team that's got a chance.
I get it. But
they got a chance to get there.
If they come out healthy, they got a chance to no matter what happens in this game. I don't care if they get blown the fuck out. They still got a chance. They're
not going to get blown out.
No, I don't think they're going to get blown out. But my feelings on this team and where they can go is not going to change regardless of what happens with this game. Mm. Now, if they lose this game and then next week they play the Giants and lose to the Giants, now I'm like, oh, wait, what the fuck? I don't even know who they play next week.
Washington.
Yeah, all right. Well, if they lose to Washington, then I'm like, all right, this is getting a little bit worrisome. Mm. But if whatever they do this week, I'm like, all right. I hope they win, but if they're locked into the 2 seed anyway, then what difference does it make?
Like the Eagles' defense is a whole lot different than we thought that it would be. Like that defense is stout.
Yep. Yes,
it is. It's very, very. That's a very good defense.
It's true.
Yeah.
Dave said, "Win on Sunday. The rest is a cakewalk."
Cleveland was good.
If they win Sunday, they clinch the division.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
The rest will probably be a cakewalk, right? But if they lose on Sunday, the rest is a cakewalk. And again, they can't be the 3 seed
as long as they're healthy, man.
Like how many losses?
Well, the Packers have 4 losses.
No, but again, the Packers, Minnesota, Detroit. One of them is going to be the 1 seed, and the rest of them are going to be 5 and 6. The 3,
yeah, because Seattle has 5.
He's not wrong.
Seattle has 6 losses. Like, yeah, they're going to be the number 2 seed at the worst.
Well, they're not getting a 1 seed. That's for sure.
That's not for sure, but it's
possible. I mean,
it's looking that way. Like I don't expect. Dang, Detroit has won 11 games in a row.
Yes.
Jesus.
Man. Tampa Bay beat them week 2. They ain't lost since.
Yeah, that's right. Man, that's crazy.
Like Tampa Bay beat they're the best in the NFC.
Tampa Bay was rolling early in the year, if you remember, bro.
Yeah,
rolling.
Like Detroit is the best in the NFC.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Best in the NFC.
Who's better than them, Ryan?
Maybe
The
the Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, we're going to find out most likely. So
Well, I love to see that happening in the fucking beginning of February in a snow fucking filled game. Detroit takes on the Eagles. I love that.
It has to be here.
They would have to be here.
It has to be Eagles, though.
I would love that.
It has to be in Philly, I should say.
It would be well for it to be a snowfield.
Yeah,
There could be a hell of a shit ton of snow out in Detroit, but it ain't gonna be in the stadium.
Hey, we beat them in the snow before. We could do it again.
Yes.
We're gonna get predictions.
I'm pretty much on the same train as you guys.
Yeah.
I think that the Steelers defense going to keep the Steelers in it. But the Eagles' offense is just too good. So I'm going to say like 24-17.
I'm on a different aspect of that, Ryan. I think this is a battle. It's a battle all game long. I think the Steelers come out on top. It's 28 to 24.
They scored 28.
Steelers.
You think that offense is going to put up 28 points on this defense, bro?
I do.
Wow.
Yeah. 28, 20, 21.
Russell Wilson just gonna be slinging the ball, then not George Pickens, and maybe Freiermuth will have those 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
I think this is an easier win. I think it's 24-13 Eagles. I'm yelling.
24-13?
Yeah, I think they look dominant too. I think they look really good during this game. I do.
Just what the doctor ordered?
Yep. I think AJ gets one. Saquon gets another. Saquon might get two. Saquon might
Smith.
get two.
God damn it. I would love that, Sean.
Yo, did you hear the other thing about this Russian attack for the Eagles? So the year that Saquon Barkley's having, imagine. It's already an NFL record. He's been stopped on the 1 yard line 11 times.
Yep. And all 11
touchdowns have gone to Jalen Hurts.
What was the other one? Gainwell, right?
Yeah.
Gainwell was the other one.
So imagine, give him half of them. He'd have what, 18 touchdowns?
He'd have 18 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
why I was scared to draft him. That's why I was scared to draft him in fantasy, because I was like, man, he's gonna have so many of his touchdowns vultured, and he's still like, and he does have all the touchdowns vultured, but he's still that good.
Yo, the Eagles
receiving.
The Eagles are on the 3 yard line. They're in the eye to win the game. They hand the ball to Saquon in the I formation, power game, boom. Eagles win the game. 1 second left, the Eagles win. Would that not be fucking great?
I don't care how it happens, but yeah,
I love it. I love it.
Although they're on 1 second left, you think they're running? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, what the fuck? What are we talking about?
You got the best running back in the league,
Don't you
bro.
scenario me.
What's your prediction?
I'm going Eagles 2016.
20-16.
20-16.
Okay.
Now I got to write that down.
I
When you asked for the prediction,
Yeah,
I'm
forget that. I said 20. That's an easy one, though. I said 24-17.
And Gary said 28.
28-24. Pittsburgh.
I said 24-13. And Mike said what?
20-16.
20-16.
Oh, now we don't have to remember? Oh, all right.
I'm gonna make sure I write that down. I won't remember. I might not even be awake on Sunday to put that story up on the site.
There's a whole lot of drinking ahead of you.
Yeah. By the way, cornerpubsports.net is only going to be active for another month, and then I'll be gone. So
Pat's going to be upset.
Yeah, I know. It's just not worth the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
I use that line in work all the time.
Yeah.
All
right, so let's do our predictions for this week, or picks for this week, I should say.
Mike's walking down the hallway on his way to take a piss. The juice ain't worth a squeeze.
That's right. Let someone else hold it for once. Polsky said 20-17 Eagles.
So mind you, I nailed down 7 games because That goddamn Arizona and Seattle team, I get them fucking wrong every goddamn week.
Yeah, you're pretty much picking everything against what you think's gonna happen now.
It's not against. It's just anything where I have any inkling. I'm kind of, I'm taking a lot of upsets this week. Is what I'm saying.
Chiefs, Browns. Yeah, Chiefs. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Bengals. Taking the Browns there, Mike.
No. I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm not scorching the earth now. Let's.
The line's only 4.
Winston's going to throw 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. All 5 fucking Jerry Judy. And to Jerry Judy, just to piss me off to know that oh my God.
And 8 picks and 2 fumbles.
What, you had a chance to trade for him?
I had him. I was one game out of I don't want to talk about it. Bengals, Titans in Tennessee. Bengals there.
Yeah, I mean it's
Tennessee sucks. Titans losing last week to Jacksonville without Trevor Lawrence. Like, how
you let Mac Jones beat you?
Should have fired their coach. Oh my God, fire that coach. We're all picking Bengals, right? Yeah. Commanders and the Saints.
I'm taking Washington this one.
Yeah, it's a good game. Washington's coming off a bye. Derek Carr's got a broken hand. Yeah, I'm taking Washington here.
Yeah.
How can you not take Washington?
Ravens. Oh my God, these games suck this week.
Yeah.
Ravens and Giants.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ravens.
Let's move on.
Ravens by 67.
Cowboys and dude. By the way, it's the biggest spread of the game of the week of the year. I'm sorry. The Ravens 16-point favorites over the Giants.
Wow.
Next game, Cowboys Panthers. Cowboys are underdog by 3.
Are they?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Panthers.
They should be. I'll take the Panthers.
Yeah,
that was one of my
Panthers
games that was an upset.
Jesus.
The Panthers are playing better. Like, I'm not making excuses for last week, but the Panthers are playing better.
They are.
They absolutely are.
Yeah. So I'm taking the Panthers.
Agreed.
Defense have been more physical. Like that's why I thought last week's game was going to be a little because teams are looking past them.
Right.
Bryce Young.
And then they come in there and then they come in there and they compete.
Bryce Young does suck. That hasn't changed. My opinion of him has not changed. Even last week, I don't think he looked that great.
He's not turning the ball over or anything like that. So that's good. But he's not a long-term answer in the NFL.
Yeah,
they got to find a quarterback.
Yeah, but they're going to stick with him another year and try and work it out. I mean, in all honesty, though, I mean, if the team's starting to play a little bit better, is it possible that maybe he's still got a chance to turn it around?
He could.
I just don't think he has an NFL arm.
I don't think he has an NFL head.
Yeah.
Jets and Jaguars. Speaking of two guys with fucked up heads, you got Lawrence with a concussion. I don't know if he's back this week. I have no idea.
I thought he was out for the year.
Yeah, you're right. He's out for the year. And then Aaron Rodgers, who's got a fucked up head. Dude, they're 3-10.
I'm taking Jacksonville. In Jacksonville, fuck it. This is a game. This is the game where I'm.
Yeah.
This is one of the games where I'm like, I can see Jacksonville win, and I'm taking Jacksonville. Like the Jets probably win if I wasn't in a position where I'm trying to catch up. I'd probably take the Jets. But this is a game where I'm like, I can see Jacksonville winning, so I'm going to win.
I love how Dave's giving us little nuggets for each. 27-17 Jets. Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson will each have 100 yards.
All right.
Oh, so Dave's telling me to go with Garrett Wilson and not Darnell Mooney.
All right.
Who do they have?
See.
The Raiders. Next game, we got Dolphins and the Texans in Houston.
Yeah, I'm taking Houston.
That's actually a good game.
Yeah.
Dolphins are playing better.
Dolphins have a chance still, right? That they're
Yeah,
still
for the
fighting for a
playoffs.
12 spot.
I hope I'm wrong on this one because, man, I need two big time.
I'm going to go Dolphins.
I'm playing against Barrow. I got
Yeah,
two.
so am I. I'm playing against Burrow and Chase.
Oh, that's well
Against-
for both of our sakes. Let's hope that.
Yeah, against the Titans. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oof.
No, I know.
Yep.
And- yeah, I'm going. I'm going Dolphins this one.
I'm gonna take.
I'm gonna go Texans. Taking Houston.
Gary's not even paying attention. I'll just move on.
Gary, you awake?
He's awake.
Absolutely.
He's just not.
No.
Uh,
He's distracted to watch the end of the Sixers game. That's what he's doing.
Nah, not that.
Colts and Broncos.
This is actually a big game because if the Colts beat the Broncos, they're in a playoffs. Like you know what I mean? Like,
one game out.
yeah. But I'm taking the Broncos.
Yeah,
It's in Denver.
It's in Denver. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like the Broncos here.
Yeah, I'll go Denver. You know, I'm gonna save that game. All right, I'm gonna save that game. Next game, Patriots Cardinals. There's
Arizona.
I'm gonna go Patriots if Mike's going Arizona.
Yeah, me too.
You got it.
Yeah, me too. Oh, you know what? I gotta play after we're done. I gotta play a clip. This is the Corner Pub video, drink up video. This is actually a video about gambling that I can't. It's the guy called Gamblers Anonymous, and the answer he
Anonymous?
got. Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Phenomena. Do do.
Anonymous. It's
Ominous. I am in us. Ominous. I am in us.
the answer that the guy gave is unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, I'll go there. Buccaneers Chargers. That's actually a good game. I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, Chargers play good defense, man. They run the ball.
Like the
I'm going
Buccaneers.
Chargers.
No Bucks.
Yeah.
Packers Seattle.
You guys should take.
Jordan
you guys should
Love's
take.
struggling a little bit.
You guys should take Green Bay. I'm taking the.
Yeah, I'm taking Green Bay.
I like
Yeah,
Green
I'm
Bay.
taking the Packers.
I actually kind of do like Seattle in this one, but I'll go Green Bay. I don't really care. Bears. I'm out of that thing anyway. Bears and the Vikings.
Well, again, I think I'm taking Seattle because Green Bay is a heavy favorite. So
There's
this
two-
is a game that I could probably gain a game if I win.
2 Monday Night Football games this week, guys.
Yeah.
Bears and Vikings. I'm going Vikings.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the Vikings, but the Bears are gonna be up the whole game, and then something stupid's gonna happen, and the Vikings are gonna
Right.
score and win.
That's the way the Vikings. Yeah, right.
and that's also how the Bears lose. It's
Right.
a perfect scenario. The Bears lose games because the Bears shoot themselves in the foot, and Minnesota just somehow wins all these crazy games.
Falcons Raiders.
Falcons. Let's move on.
Falcons all day.
And
Darnell
then the
Mooney
game,
has 230 yards receiving.
and then the game I held off on. Bears Lions or Bills Lions. I'm sorry.
I'm taking the Bills.
Bills 10-3, Lions 12-1. Detroit 2.5-point favorites. Yeah.
I'm taking the Bills.
I'm going Bills.
I like the Bills there.
I think the best thing that could happen for us, like to us, was the Bills losing last week.
Yeah.
How they lose that game? Josh Allen's a fucking freak of nature, man.
Six touchdowns he was a part of. And, yeah. Jay
He had
said
a run one, a pass one, a catch one. Like,
yeah.
Dave has 31-27 Bills. Bills will end the Lions' 11-game winning streak. Jay is saying Lions at home will win.
yeah, I'm going Bills.
So I'm going to play this clip real quick.
All right, then I got to take a leak and grab a drink.
This was not part of
I
the
gotta piss myself.
drink up video, but I wanted to play this because I thought
Don't
it was.
piss yourself.
Hey, don't. I gotta piss myself.
Is this Corner Pub video?
No. So this guy's calling the Gambler Crisis Helpline.
1-800-GAMBLER helpline. Greg speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, I was just calling because I needed some help, bro. I keep losing my parlays by one leg, and I don't know what to do.
Well, the problem is parlays are a sucker's bet.
Man,
The casino holds 20% on parlays. They hold 2% on money line. That's the problem. If it's too good to be true, it is.
So I shouldn't be doing parlays. I should be doing like straight money line bets or something.
If you're gonna gamble, you should avoid parlays. Yes.
Because T. Higgins got 23 yards yesterday, and he should have got 40 plus. I'm trying to really understand.
Listen, it's how many legs was the parlay?
The parlay that I made, it was like a 13 leg parlay. I just missed by one. Everybody else did what they were supposed to do. And this has been happening all month, bro.
The guy's like, yo.
13 legs.
The guy's a gambler himself.
Yeah,
He's
the guy's
like,
oh no, don't do that. That's a sucker bet. Because parlays are a sucker bet. Yeah.
you do parlays all the time.
I do easy parlays. Oh, this is all right. I'll explain after the video.
Because
I changed my
I lost 4 bands the other day because one dude didn't get a reception. 4 bands.
listen, if it's causing this much problem for you, maybe you should take a break from gambling.
Nah, bro, I got to win though. I got to see that green.
Well, then I would avoid the parlays because honestly, like I said, it's statistically they're hard to hit. The casino makes all their money off of parlays. They make almost nothing off of the money line. They
Damn.
hold like 20% on parlays.
They still make money.
So I should be doing the money line bets.
You should be doing money line, bet the over, bet the under. I'd avoid the parlays.
All right, bet. I'm gonna call y'all back if I need something. But I'm getting back in there tonight. I'm gonna get this bread. I'm coming back on them.
It's a Gamblers Anonymous line, right?
Gamblers Crisis line. You guys, don't do that. Do the straight up games. So, all right, I'm gonna tell
Well,
you
the guy's at least trying to help him. He's like, look,
Like,
if
what
we're
the fuck?
So, I'm gonna tell you what.
like, what does he want? Like, he's like, well, the guy's gonna bet. The best I could do to help him is at least not have him lose, not do like the least sucker bets.
What I've been doing over the last month was I've been doing money lines, which are they don't pay out as much because you're basically taking it's a 50-50 shot and whatever.
Right.
I've been doing that, and then
But the gap between the money lines is what like pisses me off. Like, it's like plus 210 and minus like 140.
Yes.
Or something like that. So there's a $70 gap in between the two money lines, and I'm like, that means that they're housing $70.
Sure, they are.
That's a lot.
And because all right. So the Bills Lions, good luck, right? Like you don't know, but like, the Brown who the Browns playing this week
Chiefs.
Bengals Titans, right? You're gonna go Bengals, right? Bengals is gonna be a heavy favorite, so they're gonna the parlays I've been doing though. I've been taking 5 legs or 6 leg parlays. I've hit on 3 out of the last 4 I've done. And I'm doing Justin Jefferson over 40 yards, Saquon over 60 yards, stuff like that. And because obviously the more you do, the more you take, the higher your output goes. You know what I mean?
But there's all these different scenarios that are
and
that
there's
you could lose on.
6 things have to happen. Now the one week I got lucky, like Joe Mixon, I had 60 yards for Joe Mixon. Going into the 4th, he had 29 yards rushing. He broke off a long run and broke it.
Right.
And then the one last week, I had Saquon going over 110. And I was like, uh-oh, this isn't looking too good. And then he broke it in the 4th. He ended up with 123. So he barely broke it. But I hit on it. Now, look, I didn't break the bank. I didn't, I didn't become rich. I bet $10. I won 23.
Right.
You keep doing that, you can make $10 watching football. Like but these people, they see these parlays. They go after these parlays, these big parlays. Your brother is one of them, by the way. Oh yeah, do this and keep adding stuff in. And like, I want a big payout. Yeah, of course you do. But you're not going to hit it. Like, I don't know, man. It's unless you're betting a lot. Like, say you're betting $50 on that parlay, you're not going to get a big payout on a realistic parlay. These people who put this stuff on social media, oh, look at this parlay I hit on. Yeah, because you fucking got lucky. Like, no one expected, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I told you about this. We talk about this every week. Like, there's nothing that the gambling sites like more than somebody putting out there like, "Hey, I just hit for 10 grand. I bet $100 and hit for 10 grand. I want to like a
Oh, me too.
Now all of a sudden everybody likes parlays again. It's like cool because they got 5,000 people betting $100 to make 50 grand or 500 grand, and then they pay out like 150 grand. They're banking $350,000. But there's one person that hit for 75 grand. They're like, hey, look at this. They're like, yep, cool.
Yep.
Congratulations. Here's your 75,000. We'll take the 350.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rod, you have to go take your.
Yeah, I gotta grab a drink. Take a leak.
Go ahead. Yeah, we'll talk Phillies, and then come back. All right. So the Phillies had winter meetings this week. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Phillies had winter meetings this week, and trades are happening, and Juan Soto. Of course, everyone knows Juan Soto signed for a boatload of money, the richest contract in Major League Baseball history. 15 years, $750 million or whatever it was. It's going to be another 2 or 3 years, and you're going to see the first $1 billion contract that's happening. Yeah. I just don't know who will get it because I'm thinking about that. I'm like, well, the big name players like Trout isn't going to get that. Ohtani already signed. Like some of these other players already signed.
There was a huge article about this.
Yeah, about the first $1 billion contract.
No, not about the first $1 billion contract. About kind of like why the Mets did this. And
yeah. All right. So
yeah, go ahead, get in.
Yeah. So all these things are happening here. The Phillies signed Jordan Romano, a relief pitcher who was with the Toronto Blue Jays. From 21 to 23, he had 95 saves. All right, cool. That's decent, right? Like I'll take that. It sounds like he's a hopefully a sustainable piece in the back end of that bullpen, which is something they needed. But now I'm a little upset because they wanted Crochet from the White Sox. He's gone. They were going after Kyle Tucker.
He's gone.
He got traded to the Cubs today. Apparently, the Phillies had traded or had offered Alec Boehm and Nick Castellanos, and the Astros said no.
Apparently,
that's the report. I'm upset, and I was talking to Chris from Drunk Phil's fans about this too today. I'm upset more so that you're watching all these other players get moved around. And some of which the Phillies were interested in, and the Phillies haven't done anything yet. And I kind of want to wait for Ryan to come back for a second here. So while Ryan's gone, why don't you hit on that? Yeah.
So they were talking about the fact that Ohtani got this huge contract, this and that, and Soto got the contract, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like Soto's not Ohtani. He's not. Ohtani's better average, better power, and he pitches. Like, I can't understand it. And then they just talked about the fact that they looked at it and they're like, look, the Mets analyzed the situation. There's not another guy coming up in the next 5 years that's going to break the bank the way that this.
Theoretically. Right.
Theoretically. And they brought up the names, of who's coming in next year. It wasn't anybody. Alec Baum's like one of the.
Well, did you hear? Did you get the audio? The audio between the Mets owner and the GM kind of going back and forth about the.
Get this through your head, you Jew motherfucker, you.
And then they signed it.
Yeah. So, anyway, they went down the list. Guerrero is the next one, but they're like, he's not Soto.
No, he's
Guerrero's not. He's not Soto.
So he'd be the next one up for the next.
Yeah, superstar. And then they went all the way to the pitcher, the Pittsburgh guy.
Oh, Skeens.
Skeens.
He's going to be a while,
and he's going to be 5 years. And they're like, and pitchers don't get that much.
They don't get $750 million.
Right.
No,
they're like, there just isn't. They brought up like some catcher. They're like, catchers just aren't going to make that money. They're like, there's there is no one in the ranks right now. Like, and then they're like, okay, so you got to understand when A-Rod signed his $200 million contract or whatever it was, and everybody was up in arms about how much money it was. He's like, the next one that broke the bank to beat that record, A-Rod again when he re-upped.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, it wasn't until like 10, 12 years later that there was a contract that actually met that deal. They're like, they read them. So they're saying that the Mets read the market to the point where there just isn't anybody out there that's going to break the market the way that that Soto did. So it's going to be a while before a $1 billion contract.
Okay.
Is what they're saying because of just who it was that. I should have shared the article with you guys.
That is interesting though. Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I was like, it's only a matter of time before that happens. So it won't happen within the next 3 years.
Yeah, it's got to be somebody
but maybe
it's got to be somebody like 25, 26 years old.
Right. And that's the thing. We might not know who that player is yet.
Right. But if you don't know who the player is
not
yet,
yeah, you're because they're under control for the first 5 years, so 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, you're probably not going to see that for 6, 7 years then.
Until there's
unless someone playing in the league now at 24, 23 years old just blows
has
up.
2 years
Just
of like
blows
of
up.
ridiculous numbers.
Yeah, it's the only
The
way
other
it'll
one
happen.
that they were talking about was what is it? The Corbin or something like that. Corbin
Burns.
No, the
Patrick Corbin. Oh, the one from the Diamondbacks.
Yeah,
the lead.
the leadoff hitter.
Yeah,
they're like he doesn't have the pop. He doesn't like have the.
He's not going to get 700.
Yeah.
Brian, did it burn straight?
I just had a cigarette.
I think no one you did it.
No.
All right.
So we talked about the winter meetings and Soto's contract and all that stuff while Ryan was out for a second. So real quick, I just want to hit on this real quick because we did talk about this a little bit in our text thread earlier before the show. I'm just basically upset more so that the Phillies have stood pat and haven't done anything of note while other teams are. Not that I'm not worried about the Cubs getting Tucker. Like it's not that part doesn't.
It's our
bother me.
division you're worried about. The Braves are going to be healthy. The Mets are going to be better. Well, I mean, the Mets.
Well, the Braves just lost Max Fried, which is big.
Yeah,
but then they'll call somebody. They'll call somebody up. That'll be a stud. You know,
and then offense is healthy again. Like they weren't healthy last year, so they're healthy. So now they're a big threat again. The Mets already were better than the Phillies. You were last year. They beat you. They proved that they were better than you last year. They got stronger, and you're just sitting there. And I'm not just saying. I'm not blaming Dombrowski because I think like I think the trade offer for Tucker, reportedly, of Bohm and Castellanos is a fair trade for Kyle Tucker. I think that's a fair trade. I don't know what else you could have offered without giving up one of your prospects, and I'm not doing that for Kyle Tucker. So I kind of hit on it real quick. I was kind of going back and forth with Chris from Drunk Fools fans.
That fucker Tucker.
And he's like, well, you got a rental. And I'm like, and I'm thinking, yeah, but Castellanos is going after this year anyway. So like, okay, yeah, you got a rental. So basically it's almost like boom for Tucker pretty much at that point.
Right.
Which basically that would end up being the trade. And then Ryan, if you want to share your point, which is a legitimate point.
Well, like, I'm not saying I didn't want Kyle Tucker, but if you would have made that trade, like, that puts 7 left-handed batters in your lineup, and you're trading our only
not your lineup, but on your roster,
right? And we're trading our 2 best, hands down, right-handed hitters. Which obviously, if they would have made the trade, they would have went and signed Bregman. But like I'm okay with them staying in pat a little bit. My problem is I think there should have been a change in the coaching. Like if not the manager, like the hitting coach is regarded as this great hitting coach, although the Phillies have the same problem every year.
But how much of that could to some point? Like, when is it not the hitting coach's fault? When is it the stupid fucking player's fault?
Okay, but you can't fire the players.
Right. So what Chris said to me today, he goes, when they brought back the coaching staff, I knew they were running it back. And
Right.
I'm like, yeah, and guess what? We're all gonna buy. And Gary, if this team doesn't change, I'm out. No, you're not. You're not out. Zach Wheeler starts pitching like he did last year. You're gonna be tuned right in like you were last year.
You're
like
right.
all of us will be.
Harper's tearing the cover off the ball.
First of all, there's fucking nothing else going on in April and May, not in this town. The Sixers might not make the playoffs, and if the Flyers do, they'll be out in one round. So there's nothing else going on in May and June and July in this town. So you're going to be watching Phillies. When the Phillies suck, we watch the Phillies. We go to the games. So come on. I get it. You're upset. I'm upset, dude. I was livid when I saw that. I'm like, God damn it! Like, what's next now? Now, here's the only thing that's kind of keeping me interested. It's they're going to do something. Dombrowski seems like he's motivated enough. Middleton is definitely.
I think it's Cody Bellinger.
And that'd be okay. I mean, you throw him in. I guess he's still going to play center. I guess, right?
I guess.
Wait, did Embiid not come back?
No, I told you that.
He didn't come back at all.
So Brian,
he didn't start the second half. That meant he was done.
Brian, you don't think it's a top end pitcher that they go after, or you think it's a
no? They don't need a top end pitcher. Their rotation's fine.
He probably broke his cheekbone again.
Yeah, dude. Embiid might have broke his face again.
Oh.
He might have broke his face again.
Fuck him.
Fucking clown. I can't.
I hear you,
but like only him, right? Like Jesus
Right.
Christ. Did Shaq ever break his goddamn face?
Yeah,
because he's a fucking clumsy idiot. That's why. That's what it comes down to.
That's why.
He doesn't know how to fucking land on his feet. He doesn't know how to move in the paint. He has no awareness whatsoever. He's a fucking clumsy moron.
Brian, with your Joel Embiid impression, how did he break his face this time?
He wasn't even watching.
I was going for the rebound, and I took an elbow to the face. Then the Bell's palsy starting again.
So
I
dude,
feel
turn
like I'm
around.
melting. I'm like the Wicked Witch. I'm melting. I'm melting.
Oh, the horror.
What a world. What a world. What a world.
Well, on the bright side, he's gonna have plenty of time for his knee to
Yeah.
up while he's out with his broken face.
What a world, you know. What a world, you know.
You know.
Mr. Embiid, how do you feel about the approval of the new?
Yeah, when it takes forever from the melt because he's fucking
so tall.
7 feet tall. And they're just
It sounds like slow-mo. It's like a
flying
wax
monkeys.
figure.
The flying monkeys are like, Jesus Christ, this motherfucker died. Like sitting around.
The Flying Monkeys are Maxie and Paul George.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's fucked up.
I'm still melting, you know.
Still melting. It's like a wax figure melting,
I think he was depressed before he had a broken face.
Oh my god, dude! What's this? His third game back since
Second
game.
1.5.
I hate. I don't.
And he had 4 days in between the two.
I mean, not that has anything to do with it, but wrong place, wrong time, all the time.
All the time.
Are we done with the Sixers? Because if you ain't, I'm out.
Yeah, we are. No, we are.
You ain't leaving. Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah. All right. The Phillies.
Yeah,
I think it's Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger. Okay. I mean,
maybe not. I think you put him in left and Rojas your center fielder.
I don't know what Bellinger gives you anymore.
He probably gives you a 275 average.
Yeah.
Solidifies an outfield position, steals a base.
I'm not supposed to be Whit Merrifield this year.
Yeah, pretty much, right? I think Bellinger is much more of a established veteran than what Merrifield was, though.
Merrifield was supposed to be best average, and I don't know.
McCutchen. When the Phillies signed McCutchen was good until he blew his knee out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like a solid veteran brings leadership.
McCutchen was good. McCutchen was a good player here, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wasn't the same player he was before he came here, but he was still solid.
Brian, you
Right.
lost your shit when the Phillies signed him.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, you
I
went
didn't
all.
like it.
I remember that.
You and Kelly were arguing.
They overpaid
yeah.
him though.
Oh yeah, that's what the fucking big blow up between those two was. Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
But they overpaid him.
They did overpay him. Yeah.
But that's what the market dictated.
Would you just call him?
Yeah, what'd you call me?
I ain't
Dictator.
call you nothing.
Dictate.
No,
I said that's what the market dictated.
Dictate.
I don't know if the market
fucking, it's like a virus, like an infection. Oh, I
You
got
call
some
him a
dictate.
Dictator?
Just call me a jive turkey.
Ugh.
When did you become a jive turkey?
Yeah, it's all moist.
When did you become Levy Kravitz?
the market can't dictate some overage, has been. Like not that he was quite a has been, but
that's what baseball does. It's not what you will do, not like football.
Yeah.
Not like any other fight. It's what you had done. And that's
you get paid for what you've already done, yeah.
All right. So good news though, in Phillies, in the Phillies realm. Dick gets in, baby. Dick Allen.
In.
Dick is in.
Dick Allen finally gets in to the Hall of Fame, man. Good for him. You know what? Fuck, this deserves seriously, this deserves because we've been clowning long time.
Yeah.
The dick is in.
Dick Allen.
Yeah, well deserved. Finally.
Elected to the Major League Baseball or Cooperstown Hall of Fame. Just to give you his career stats.
Why did it take him so long?
Jesus Christ, Jay. Really? You watched him in the 60s.
Damn.
How are you?
How did he watch him in this? All right, I guess.
Oh, he's a kid. I mean, so his career stats, played 15 years. I'm not going to go through everything, but he had just under 2,000 hits. He had 1,848 hits. $79, 321. I'm sorry, 320 doubles, 79 triples, 351 home runs, 1,119 RBIs. Struck out 1,500 times in 6,300 plate appearances, and he was considered a power hitter, right? So that's pretty good. I mean, the most he struck out in a season was 161, and that was his 5th or 6th year in the league.
Right.
After that, his strikeouts really dropped. He had one other year where he kind of struck out a lot, but he left the Phillies, came back after playing with St. Louis, the Dodgers, and the White Sox, came back to the Phillies for 2 more years, right before they made their run, of course, in the 70s. He had a hell of a career, man. Career batting average 292. Slugging percentage was 534. OPS 912.
What's
very
the batting average? 292.
292.
Okay.
Really good career, man. I mean,
power hitter had a 292 career average.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jay said he was at Connie Mack Stadium. I do remember him telling me that, actually.
Yeah. Damn,
one of the stories he told you. That's so sweet.
Most home runs he hit in a season was 37.
But
I mean,
was a phone call on the way back from Florida.
For a while, so his first full season in the majors, right? I'm just going to read off from his second full season in. These are his home run totals: 29, 20, 40, 23, 33, 32, 34, 23, 37. Then he had 16. I think did he get hurt?
In some of those years, he probably
was
led
hurt
the
that
league.
year. He was hurt that year.
Because this is like a
he
the
did,
dead ball era, right?
Yep, he did. 16, 32, 12. So 32 led the league that year. 12, 15, 5, and then he called it a career. But still, those are solid. That's solid production.
For 15 years.
15 years, yeah.
Damn, Jay saw Willie Mays play in person.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so Dick Allen, long overdue. Congratulations. Dick gets in, baby. Dick gets in.
It's always good when a dick gets in.
Absolutely.
Did you see the video of him getting voted in? His family, his estate, his sons and stuff. Dude, it was pretty cool. Like they stood up, and there was some like old white guy. I don't know who the white guy was. It looked like John Middleton, but I don't think it was. And he stood up and he fell backwards and fell on the couch. And then they tried to get back in, but the sons are hugging. They're like, "Get out of here, motherfucking cracker!" And they like knock him over. No, they bring him back in, and they're all hugging and jumping, and it was cool, man. The family went nuts, dude. It was long overdue. It's a goddamn shame that it happened after he died, and we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah,
he died a few years ago, and it's like they're going to vote him in after he dies.
Yeah.
Did they do that for Pete Rose?
No.
You don't think they left the band?
I think they do.
No.
I agree with Mike. I think they do.
I think they do after.
They gave him a lifetime ban. It's not a lifetime ban anymore. He's fucking dead. So they'll get him.
But he just continued to
be a jerk off.
Poke the bear. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think it's anytime soon. Like it.
Yeah. All right, it's time for a drink up video, and we'll talk some Flyers and do While You're Drunk. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. Well, you guys are virtual, so Mike, 1, 2, 3. Drink up video.
I got a message for all you liberals out there. You want my gun, my firearm? Come take it from me. Just walk through my door, come into my home, and take it from me. With your weak, soft, liberal, girlish hands. Just try to put those hands on me. Those soft, liberal hands. Put them on me, on my body. Just slowly, gently dragging your fingers up and down my arm, giving me goosebumps. You want my gun? Come kiss me for it. But not like right away. Don't be too obvious with it. Let's do that thing where our faces get close to each other. And you know what's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. You just stare at each other's lips, but you're waiting for the right signal to give yourself over to them completely, like in a walk to remember. Come do that for my gun. Bite my lip and play with my hair for my fire.
What is this?
Oh my God.
Not like too hard, but like still hard, Like,
what is this?
But make me feel safe at the same time, you pussy liberals. I got a mess.
Pussy liberals.
There you go. That's your drink up video for the week. So I have a great Christmas one, but I have to save it for next week. By the way, I just dropped the fucking ball.
What happened?
I almost dropped the ball. Today's Friday the 13th.
It's Taylor Swift's birthday.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Whose birthday?
Taylor Swift.
My family's all excited about it.
Turn you into a Swiftie.
Apparently yesterday,
she's there already.
The Billboard Awards were last night, and she took home like a record, like 20-something Billboard Awards last night. Like
ridiculous.
She has like 40 lifetime. I don't know, some crazy. It's insane.
Her pussy must smell like coconuts.
I'll suck Travis's dick just to get to it. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, why would you not?
Yeah.
You get your dick and your pussy all covered in shit.
So Mike was at the Flyers game last night. The Flyers. It's over there.
Yeah.
The Flyers are hot, man. Flyers are playing some good hockey right now.
Only one Pico power play. There's only one penalty in that entire game.
Between
both teams.
Scotty Lawton, as mentioned earlier from Mark, Scotty Lawton scored 4 goals. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 4. 4 goals for Scotty Lawton.
Yeah.
And early, man, like they were peppering Max Talbot, and he was standing on his head.
Yeah, I mean the Flyers controlled that game from start to finish. Yeah, they had the puck in Detroit zone pretty much the entire game. They couldn't break through until about the middle of the game.
Break on through to the other side.
Yeah, it wasn't until the middle of the period. And it was interesting. What happened was there was a slew of like fast breaks, not quite fast breaks, but a slew of like odd man rushes between both teams, and then all of a sudden the puck squirted out, and Lawton had it right after another breakaway that they got stoned on. He gets the puck and you can see him winding up for a slap shot, and he just drove it through.
Yeah, that's
Drove it
awesome,
to the top
dude.
corner. The second goal was, I think it was later in the second. It was a beautiful pass by Konechny, right into the middle, and all he had to do was just, push it
In
through.
the third, it was in the third.
In the third, okay. So all you had to do was push
he
it
got
through.
he got his hat trick he got his 3 goals in the third.
He got 3 in the third.
He had
Okay,
1 in the
yeah.
second. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was 1-0 going into the third. Then that was probably early in the third, and then the rest of the game, they, there wasn't a whole lot going on. Detroit finally did beat Beretov, but the one thing that did happen in the game that was cool to see, unfortunately, it didn't work out, and I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know it was Michkov.
Yeah,
but we seen that Michigan play where he put the puck on his stick, lifted in the air, wrapped it around, and he just missed tucking it under the shoulder.
Dude, he's ridiculous. He's so quick.
It was so fast. It was like, did that just happen? What I think just happened?
Here's the thing: that like, if he would have scored, apparently he was too high. Like, he was too high where they would have called it back because the ref immediately went like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the ref on the side held his arms up. So if he would have scored, they would have blown it dead.
Wow.
Because apparently he was too high when he tried to do it. Because
you can't go above the goalpost.
Yeah, you can only go. I think it's shoulder length or something.
I think it's the goalpost is like.
Is that what it is? Yeah, he went too high, and the ref immediately put his hand up.
If he's going too high and trying to go from above as compared to lifting it up and bringing it over. Yeah.
But it was still cool, dude. He's so quick.
Yeah.
And he's so crafty with the puck. And as the fat dude, like, we got to embrace this. Like, he just turned 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
20 years old.
We are in for hopefully a long career of entertainment with this kid.
Yeah, it was funny though, because I was watching the game and Maddie's like, "Well, who's the Flyers' best player?" And I'm like,
"It's Michkov."
Yeah, and I'm like, well, he's a rookie, so I don't like.
Yeah, he's their best player.
I'm like, do we want to call him that yet, or like, yeah, it was like, I think it's this guy, but he's.
I mean,
really
think
young,
about
man.
it. When he's on, like, when TK's on the ice, like, yeah, you have to look for him. But your eyes aren't drawn to him the whole time, right?
Yeah.
When Michkov's on the ice, you're looking at him the whole time.
Absolutely.
You don't know what he can do. So, like even when Giroux was here, I watched him a lot, man. Like, he was on the ice, you had to watch where Giroux was.
Yeah.
And not that Giroux, like, to me, like, Michkov has the ceiling is way higher than what Giroux's was.
Although the Yager year with Giroux was to the point,
Right, like if you put somebody that had some talent like Michkov with Giroux,
oh my God,
yeah,
like, because that's what Giroux was built for, to facilitate and just.
And that's the thing, like, because if you look at
Giroux was a complimentary player.
Giroux is more than a complimentary. I mean, Giroux is definitely the best player the Flyers have had in the last 20 years.
Not anymore, Sean.
No, he was.
Stop, Gary. The guy's played 17 games. Relax.
He was, like, Giroux was the best player the Flyers have had in the last 20 years, right? Like,
you can't say
Giroux's an all-time Flyer.
The guy's better than Giroux.
Yeah, like for a while there here, I don't know where he finished, but he's still playing, right? But like when at one point, like, he led the NHL in the time when he started in power play points.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he might still. I don't know if he still does. He was over Sidney Crosby. Him and Crosby were going back and forth, and he led Crosby in that aspect. So he probably lost that at this point. Like, I'm sure Crosby overpassed, because I haven't heard much about Giroux in the last 2 years. But
I haven't heard a lot about Crosby in the last 2 years either.
Yeah, that's true too. But
yeah, I mean, that slap shot on that power play that Giroux had from the from the point, or not even from the point in that circle. That was deadly.
That's something they missed. And now you have a guy who like Michkov. Now Michkov's always gonna look to pass, but like his shot is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like he's so quick with that wrister.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Gary, I just don't want you to get too excited. Like let it play out a little bit.
I'm with you, Gary. Like
yeah, like I'm not calling him better than Giroux yet. Just enjoy the ride, man.
I mean, talent wise, skill wise, he looks to be that way.
Yeah,
but we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, dude, like he gets hurt. He takes a bad hit next week or something like, and that's the end of it. And like
his numbers right now are better than the number 1 overall draft pick.
Yeah.
Bedard.
Well,
Yeah,
he was regarded as probably the best player in the draft.
He would have been one of the top players, but he didn't want to come over.
Right.
Well, yeah, right. Teams were afraid to draft him because his commitment to the KHL.
Right. Flyers got lucky with that, man.
Yeah.
They really did. They got lucky.
It really worked out, man.
I thought it was gonna be another 2 years before we saw him.
Yep.
But so yeah, getting back to the game. So there's 4 minutes left or something like that, and then Detroit makes a push and finally gets one through. Now it's 2-1. Now you're like, oh, all right, it's going to be a little bit of a tight game, and
tight.
Detroit pulls their goaltender, and soon after Detroit pulls their goaltender, the puck ends up in Lawton's Lawton's stick, and he throws one through. You get the hat trick. I didn't throw my hat in because I'm a cheap ass. I needed to. You need to bring a decoy hat. I mean, that's the only way you should.
Yeah, you're not going to throw a really nice hat out.
Yeah, you need to. You
Especially
need to bring
if
a
it fits
shit
well.
hat.
Like
Yeah.
a good fit and hat.
Yeah.
Like there's one hat I have 2 Flyers hats. If it was the other one, like not my orange one, I have another one, like a tan one. I would throw that out there.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
The other one.
But anyway, so we get this hat trick. And then
You cheap motherfuckers.
And then on the fourth one, it's an empty netter where Lawton has the puck, and it's like a 2-on-none into the net.
Yeah,
Lawton has the puck, and he passes it to the guy, and the guy says, "No, fuck you," and passes it back to him. Says, "Fucking score the puck, asshole."
Yeah.
You're fourth.
Yeah, seriously.
And so then Lawton put that one in.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, and then 5 more hats somehow, and then I said there's 4.
All right.
Oh, there's only 5 more. You can hang for another 10 minutes, Gary.
I got one more beer and then I'm out.
All right. We got to catch a ride home.
Nah, already there.
The fuck is like? What are you gonna rush to leave for?
I said one more fucking beer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why are you in a rush?
I'm tired.
You're drunk.
You get the run. I saw you slumping on the pole. I said I'm tired.
And that's the door I went.
I've been working.
I ain't seen my baby since the night before last.
I don't believe you're looking for no job. All right, we got
While you were drunk, real quick.
Oh yeah, the
Run down the top 11 songs. I'll go through them real quick.
All right, so this was like XPN, the local thing. We talked about it last week. We didn't agree with any of this list. Well, I know we're not going to agree with.
You're not going to agree with the top
11. I don't even want to fucking guess.
Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Not
it finished 11th.
All time?
No, 2000.
Since 2000 on. Take Me to Church, Ozier.
I kind of like that song. We talked about the song earlier today.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
I do like that song. Actually, there's a what's the fuck?
What the fuck?
Sentimental
thing with it, because Connor would watch a video. It wasn't by him directly. It was someone else covering that song. He watched that all the time, and he loved that song.
That's a good song. I like that song.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one's Amy Winehouse, but it's not Back to Black. It's not Rehab. It's called Back to Black.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
I don't know that song.
She likes it in the back by Black.
The Rising from Bruce Springsteen. What?
Thank you, Emily Bentley, saying "Go Birds." Let's go Birds. That's
Let's
right.
go Birds.
We're all of us except for Gary is picking the Eagles to win on Sunday. All right, Emily. All right. So there we go. Oh, sorry, Gary is the one that says "you jick bags" on it. So
yeah. Number 7. I actually agree with this one. This is a legit top 10.
These are chip bags.
Rolling in the Deep.
yeah, absolutely. That's her biggest song. That song was like, I remember when I first heard it, I'm like, what the fuck? Is this an old song? Because it sounded like from something from the 60s.
Yeah.
Rolling
in deep.
What was the fucking joke of the Amy Winehouse one? We're gonna call her. Oh yeah, that's what it was. We're gonna call her Christmas tree Amy Winehouse because she leaves needles all over the floor. Oh, by the way, do you guys know why the Avon lady was walking funny?
No,
her lipstick.
Fucking dork.
Number 6 is a song called "Impossible Germany" by Wilco.
You're a fucking asshole, Joe.
I don't know if you've ever heard that one.
I fucking can't stand Wilco.
I can't stand Wilco.
I think that band's fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
I agree.
Damn.
This one's okay.
Emily
but it's
says 45-17 Birds. I
Damn.
love it.
All right.
I love it. Let's go.
There's no way they do that.
Let's go. 45-17. Let's go.
That's ridiculous.
I love it.
Yeah, he must be from England.
You're ridiculous. You fucking
250, 45 points, and Saquon runs for 227
That's
yards.
not
And 3
happening.
touchdowns.
Yeah,
No.
man. Let's go.
Look at he just breaks the record
Let's
this week.
go.
Yeah.
Breaks the record
All right,
this week. We're 600.
Get on with your segment, Mike.
Well, if you shut the fuck up, maybe I could get through
It
it.
ain't me, it's these two fucks.
You shut the fuck. You go get my moccasins. You shut the fuck up.
You suck.
Some song called "If We Were Vampires" by Jason Isbell.
I'm going to close this motherfucking laptop.
No, you're not. Stay on.
Yo, I thought you said you had a beer to finish. You fucking
He still has it.
yeah. Well, then you got like 3/4 of a pint left.
You're gonna
Shut the
like.
fuck up.
You're gonna like the thing I got to play about the
Number
Mets.
4,
Mets fan.
"Hey Ya" by Outkast.
Hey,
Good song.
Remember in Florida?
Good song. Yeah, I do. That's a good song.
Jay remembers.
"The Story" by Brandy Carlisle.
I have no idea.
And then it gets really bad.
This is what we at?
Number 2,
I'm gonna say Taylor Swift's one of the top 2.
incorrect.
This is not one of the top 2.
Incorrect.
I have no idea.
Number 2, "Mr. Brightside" by the Killers.
Right.
So I heard somebody say that Mr. Brightside is this generation's Neil Diamond,
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. I was like,
Ugh.
because everyone sings along to it. I'm like,
I had a dream. We coming
Somebody
so
told
far.
me you had a
We coming
boyfriend.
to
Look where
America.
you got.
right? So I never. That's the wrong song, Gary.
Yeah.
I never.
Oh, it don't matter. It's all
I
somebody.
never thought about that. But I was like,
But if it's on, you're singing it.
yeah,
I
it might
hate
be
it.
kind of. I don't hate it. I don't. Hate
Oh,
that.
really?
I don't
I
hate
hate
that.
it.
I
don't
think
hate
that's a good song.
I don't hate this. I don't like them.
I hate the Killers.
What was the song? The man came on.
I like that one. That's the only song from the Killers that I like.
Because it doesn't sound like the Killers.
Right. It sounds like Daft Punk.
It sounds like Muse.
Well,
Two
okay.
song.
And then number 1, Sean's favorite. Maybe, or at least by some people, the best riff of the 21st
Oh
century.
my god, the fuck is this?
Any guesses? Pop song in the 21st century.
It's fucking Bon Jovi.
No.
I have no idea.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh god.
dun.
Ooh, you suck.
You know what? I'll say this. That's okay. As long as it wasn't the other one. The what's the other one they put out?
The hardest button to button or something?
No, the other one was like
Who are we talking about? Who was it?
White Stripes.
Oh,
Seven Nation Army.
Down to
All
my
right,
last
you know what?
cigarette. Dun, 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 dun.
I get it because it's like the new like
I
Enter
like that
Sandman arena riff where like, people were like, da, da. All right.
I like that song.
The other
This is qualifying hot tub along.
all right, here we go. Why we're drunk.
I am not drunk, man.
Gary
You're
still
gonna
is.
make me drunk.
It's time to catch up on some things you may have missed.
Do you think a six-pack is acceptable?
While you were drunk.
I'm drunk and I love cats. What more do you need to know?
All right, we're gonna blow through this, okay? Because we already talked about the Soto deal, but I'm gonna play a video from a Yankees fan when Soto signed with the Mets. Dude, like as a Philadelphia fan, we don't care about the Yankees. But dude, like his passion,
okay,
you can feel it. Like you're like, damn, like you just lost your best player.
Yeah.
Just think about that.
Still have
aspect.
Aaron Judge.
Hey, Juan Soto, I got 2 words for you. Fuck you. That's right. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. And the cavalry behind you. That's right, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm taking it personal. We gave you our love. We gave you our fucking heart and soul. It wasn't enough. You turned your cap around after the World Series. I saw that fucking move. 700 million, 730. Yeah, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Guaranteed years, it wasn't enough. You don't even choose the Dodgers. You don't even choose the Dodgers. You go off Broadway to the Mets. You don't want to be on Broadway. And you don't want to be Judge's guy. You don't want to be Judge's partner. Oh, that's right, Judge. Now it's your team. That's it. Let's stick it up his fucking ass. That's right. Let's go out. Let's get Burns, Fried, Bregman. Let's fucking Teoscar. I don't give a fuck. Now we're not fucking around. Take those fucking
gonna beat somebody with
grungy,
that.
whatever those fucking those stupid Mets. Fuck them.
There's a fucking bat he throws against the fucking house.
Wow.
Isn't that the dude from the Adam Sandler movies?
No, that looks like the guy. It looks like he is an actor.
Yeah, Nick Turturro.
Yeah,
Nick
I
Turturro.
forget the fuck he was.
He is an actor, yeah. But
Yeah, he was in a
He was like NYPD Blue or something. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what it was.
Yes.
Okay. But dude, like I gotta say this, like I feel his pain. Like I do, like think about it. And we go, oh, fuck the Yankees, fuck the Yankees. Dude, like I'll never forget, like
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. You know, the Yankees are the last team that I care about crying for, like not getting a play.
Yeah, I don't.
I get it, but at the same time, like you went to the World Series and you had a chance, and now he went to your cross city rivals to the Mets. Like that's how Giants fans felt when Saquon went to the Eagles. Like it's the same. You know,
I don't feel sorry for Giants fans either.
How do you feel when Jason Worth went to the fucking Nationals? You know, like we were fucking furious. Like, fuck you, man. You won a World Series and you go to that fucking team.
Yeah. That wasn't even the Mets or the Braves.
I remember how mad I was when Jeremiah Trotter went to the
Redskins.
And show how fucking dumb he was. You know, he signed for like $5 million,
like a 4-year, $60 million or
something like that. And he said, for what did he say? I'll never forget. He came out and was like, "Well, for another $500,000, they could have had me."
But it was $5 million.
It was $5 million.
Yeah.
It was like you're fucking dumb. Like you're just an idiot. At that point, like fuck you. You know. Now we have a son, so thank you. Yeah.
But then he came back and
he did.
He sucked in Washington.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he was still good when he came back too.
Yeah.
So Joe Burrow, his home was burglarized.
I didn't hear about that.
During Monday Night Football.
Well, they knew he wasn't going to be home.
Right. So
it was an inside job.
It wasn't inside job. Multiple people with knowledge of the crime said the perpetrators were non-confrontational and did not burglarize homes while residents were inside. Instead, they used public records to find the players' addresses and conduct extensive surveillance. Then by tracking,
it came from some girl he had staying at the house.
Yeah, tracking team schedules, social media accounts of players and their families. They went until the players' homes are empty, often during games, and gain access to quickly steal items like cash, jewelry, watches, handbags.
Yeah, she swallowed. The old lady didn't.
Joe Burrow. You know what?
This almost sounds like a fucking Ocean's 11 thing. Like nobody ever gets hurt
Except for not as smart.
as Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
What Ocean's 11 was smart was very intricate. And, blew up stakes
Wait, hold on. You're
C4
bringing this up. You never saw it, did you?
Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
I seen it a while ago.
You never saw it.
Never saw it.
I don't remember movies.
You never
anyway.
fucking saw it.
I hate.
See, I knew because you hate George Clooney and you hate Brad Pitt and you hate those guys. And
I hate George Clooney.
He never.
Brad Pitt's all right.
Why do you hate? How you can
Both really good actors, man.
look. He sucked as Batman, but George Clooney's a good actor.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Meh.
Rob checking in. Rob Spear. Second hour is always better. Rob, your team sucks. Podcast was excellent this week. I was finally able to listen to a full episode because it recorded the whole thing for once.
Yeah, we're moving up.
Moving on. It was good stuff. Bi-weekly podcast between a Cowboys fan and the Eagles fans. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's poor Rob has it's really a one-way your team sucks. It's like it's supposed to be your team sucks. No, your team sucks, but really it's just your team sucks, and it's like yeah, my team sucks.
Yeah, I have no review. Yeah.
This is not the way that he wanted
this is
it to
kind of
go.
the way this is going.
Are you serious, Gar?
He fucking
Did he just Irish goodbye us?
Yep.
He finishes beer and Irish goodbye us like that.
Yep. It's all right. We only do a podcast that people kind of watch and kind of hope that we have back and forth and all that. Yeah. I'm whatever. It's okay. We're all committed except for him. All right. So Bill Belichick goes back to college. He goes to UNC. I'm actually kind of surprised by this.
I'm surprised too. Yeah.
I was shocked. I didn't see this coming.
And the UNC? Why UNC?
Well, he's if he goes there and he turns them into a powerhouse.
Well, I'm
You
sure
know what
he's
I mean? And then he's probably setting it up for his son. I mean, he is 73 years old.
Well, yeah. That's the other point. I don't get it.
I don't understand it. Why?
No.
Why not try? Does he care about winning another Lombardi? Does he really care? Clearly not, because he went to college. But I'm asking. That's kind of more of a rhetorical question. Does he really care about winning a Lombardi, or does he just want to get that itch back? And maybe he's challenging himself. He's taking over UNC. It's not like he went to Alabama. It's not like he went to Texas. And not like he went to Clemson, right? He went to UNC, who's
I
not.
don't know if he would get that prestigious of a job. I mean, first of all, I don't know
Why
if there's
not?
openings.
He's the best NFL coach of all time.
But he's not the best college coach.
But he, how could he be?
He never coached college.
Yeah, he never
I know,
coached,
but that's the point. You want to bring in an unproven commodity,
With the name like Bill Belichick and the pedigree he has?
Yeah, but at a pedigree school, I mean,
it's just interesting. UNC is not a
football
school, and they're a basketball school. They're not a football school. They're not a football program. So it's kind of interesting. So maybe it's does he have ties to UNC? I don't know. Now Rob was about to say what Rob just said is where I'm kind of at. Hey, they can pull some kids to UNC, give them 2 years and see.
well, yeah. I mean, obviously he should be able to recruit.
Absolutely. Who's not going to go? Wow, we have a chance to play for one of the greatest coaches of all time.
Right.
And these are UNC is probably getting 2 and 3 star recruits. They're not getting 5 stars, right?
Right.
They're getting decent,
they're all going to
mid-tier guys. I mean, UNC's football program, I would probably say it's probably right around Temple's football program.
No,
it's better than that.
A little bit better. All right, so it's a little bit better.
It's not a little. It's
maybe they're getting 3-star recruits, right? So I don't know, but still, maybe now you're gonna start getting the 4 and 5
they're
stars.
in the ACC. They're still a power conference.
Yeah, they are.
Yes,
they are.
Yeah.
No, I did not hear about his son taking over, Rob. Did not hear
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was alluding to.
That he's setting it up for his son to have a career there, I guess.
Right.
Interesting. I mean, it might make sense.
Okay.
While you were drunk, 2 more stories left. All right. Cole Hamels is going to get a part-time gig on NBC Philadelphia as a broadcaster.
Yeah, I heard about that.
The voice might be a little bit annoying.
That's kind of where I'm at. I didn't want to say it, but that's.
What do you mean you didn't want to say it?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
That was my first thought too. I don't know, man.
It's kind of like I mean, look, I love Cole Hamels and what he did and all that, but like a broadcaster,
he should have good
now,
insight.
if he's doing like I don't know what he's like. Is he doing in game or is he doing post game or pre game? Pre game, post game might be better, where he's kind of giving you the player perspective.
I think he's going to do in game.
In game,
I would think
that's going to be that's not going to work. Like remember when Jamie Moyer did it and he was fucking boring.
Oh my God! It put you to sleep. It was bad.
You think that Cole would be boring or no?
No. I not the Cole. I don't
know what Cole would be.
Like Mike Schmidt is one of my favorite baseball players of all time.
He's not a good broadcaster.
He's not a good broadcaster.
He's
another one. He's the only reason when he hasn't been let go is because he's Mike Schmidt and not Jamie Moyer. He's boring. All he does is the best he can do is, back in my day. Like, no, that's fucking 50 years ago, dude. Like, come on. I was fucking 8 when you retired. Like, I don't want to hear about your endeavors back in the 1983. It doesn't. First of all, the game has changed 6 times over since you've been gone.
Yeah.
They've allowed 12 more teams to enter the league since then. Like, fuck. Like
12?
You
count them?
Yeah. Like, goddamn, like, get out of here with this. So, I don't know, man. It's weird. But,
well, I mean, hopefully it works out.
I hope it works out for him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's all nasally.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah. He's like Louis Anderson calling a beat. Here's a game. We gotta have a game calling it.
I call it a conference here, say.
Hey, come on, hiding inside. Remember Louis Anderson, the comedian?
Yeah.
And then finally,
he had a show, didn't he?
Yeah, the Louis Anderson. Oh, it was horrible.
No.
It was animated.
No, it was
he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
he did have a
the little kid. What the hell is his name?
No, you're thinking of.
Is that Howie Mandel's? Okay.
No, Louis Anderson.
Oh, Bobby's World.
Bobby's
yeah,
World.
But Louis Anderson did too.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he had an animated show.
Yeah, I had an animated show too. What are you guys talking about? All right, last while you're drunk story.
Yeah, don't commit. Don't compare me to Bobby's World. That was a totally different show.
This happened last night. Here's actual audio from it. Linebacker Devontae Campbell from the Niners walked off the field, took himself out of the game, said, I don't want to play anymore, and left the fucking game.
The first time it's happened since Antonio Brown.
Just left. Just said, no, I'm good.
That's because I seen a meme today. Like you're coming into work today and they showed the picture of the guy. Like, what's that mean?
Oh, really?
It means I'm not coming.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's going to get suspended probably and all that shit. Basically, they were trying to sub him in. He's like, nah, I don't want to. I don't want to play anymore. And he just fucking walked off the field. Security walked him off the field, and he just left.
This team won the Super Bowl last year.
Who was the other?
This makes the implosion of the Eagles look like it's,
Who was the other one? The Buffalo Bill. Remember the Buffalo Bills player quit during halftime? Remember that?
At least he quit during halftime. At least
Like
he didn't come
halftime,
back.
he walked in the locker room. He's like,
make a spectacle.
I ain't coming out. He's like, what do you mean? No, I'm retiring. I'm not.
John
playing.
Kruk retired after his or whatever. Yeah,
he hit for 300. Yeah.
Hit for 300. Yeah.
Pretty crazy shit. So, all right, that was why you were drunk. I'm good. You guys have anything else?
No, that's about it, man.
All right. So for those watching live, you want to stick around for a little bit of bonus coverage. We'll probably get a little something for you. For those who downloaded the show, We thank you so much. Mike, play us out. We'll see you guys next week.
Penis out.
All right, podcast done recording. Time for boner coverage, I guess.
I should have wished everyone a Merry Christmas. I'm not going to be on next week.
No one gives a
All right,
fuck.
I'm gonna refresh my drink here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be too.
Okay.
Second, but
I'll do one more. Yeah.
all right. Yeah, we'll do one more Blue Moon each, it seems.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, yeah, I hear you. Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I'm not too happy right now.
You shouldn't be surprised.
I'm not surprised. It's fucking annoying. That's all. Yeah, I'm in the middle of making a point. And I look down. He's whatever.
Anyway,
it just makes me feel a certain way.
No, I get it.
We're all here to do something, and then like he can't make. Yeah, tell him to hang on for 10 more minutes. He came last, and he fucking logs off. I'm sorry. Like,
I'm not disagreeing.
That's horseshit. So I want to tell him straight up, and I don't, whatever. All right. Well, we got Dave producing nice gents. Jay's happy. We got boner coverage.
Yes.
We got Hoffman saying later, guys. See you, Dan. Take care, my man. Hopefully, I think I'm going to see Dan tomorrow.
Dan's coming tomorrow?
I think so.
Well, we know Jay's coming tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Dan's coming tomorrow. Yeah.
Jay's coming with like, I hear there's like 5 cases he's up to.
Yeah,
now.
5 cases of beer. He's
gonna bring them all in.
Yep.
And knowing Jay, he's gonna carry all 5 cases and then all at once. Just kick the door open. He's gonna kick the door up the hinges and
wearing boxing gloves too.
wearing boxing gloves. Yeah.
Karen, he said, "Yeah, he'll be here." Oh, awesome, dude. That'd be awesome.
Nice.
That'd be great. Fantastic.
He'll be able to do that and then
Jay
put the beers down and see his grandkids.
Jay said he'll be. Jay said he's gonna be closing the place. I'm gonna put money on that. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you right now who's gonna be here at the end of the night. It's gonna be TJ, Hoffman, Staz. You're coming separate. You
could be,
and me, Mark.
He's gonna be.
He's got a long drive. Nah, so not Mark. Mark's gonna hang on a long time.
He'll hang for.
That's gonna be the crew.
Yeah,
the local crew. That's gonna be here tonight.
I think my dad's coming too. Actually, that's right. I got to screenshot that for him again to send it to him. I'll do that now.
Yeah. Jay is a Dallas fan. Be nice. Jay is not a Dallas fan. Yeah, I can promise. I can almost promise.
Did you invite Rob?
I think I did. If
Rob,
not,
did you get an invite?
If not, he's more than welcome. Rob, you doing anything tomorrow night?
Bring the family.
Let me see. If I didn't, I apologize because So Facebook has changed. See, I can't even get to it now. Facebook has changed a lot of their stuff around where people don't even see invites anymore. No, he said no. All right, hold on. Let me do that now, Rob. If you have nothing going on tomorrow night, dude. See if we can make something happen here. I don't know, man. It's weird. There he is. It said invited. All right, let me retract it and let me resend it. All right. Oh, Allison, no respect for me. I always close. I didn't know you were coming out because you never fucking responded. Say how's that?
How about that?
I knew Al was coming though.
Yeah, but Al won't show up till midnight.
Yeah, it's all right. Al, you didn't get an invite to Cindy's wedding? Thought maybe you would have been there. All right, Rob, you should have something now, dude. I deleted it and resend it, so I don't know. I would love to have Rob here, dude. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
and he can see his nice work on the bar in person.
Oh, he has. Well, yeah, I guess he probably hasn't seen it.
I mean, he made it, but you know. Dan says, "Did we quit when the Germans bomb?"
I sent that to you instead of my dad.
Oh, did we quit when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? I'm no quitter. I'll be there all night. All right. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I invited Brian Dawkins too. I don't think he's gonna come.
Did you really?
By accident.
That's funny.
Dude, actually, you know what? Now it makes sense. His name, because the way his name sets up and his username is right above Rob's. And I wonder if I invited Dawkins by accident instead of Rob. So no offense, Rob. I'd rather have Brian Dawkins here than you.
You'd rather have Brian Dawkins there than me.
Yeah, I would. What is it? Yeah, you just send me the fucking thing. Send me the fucking. It's funny.
Yeah.
Nah, where did Ryan go? Probably on the phone with Gary.
You think?
Nah, I don't know. They can watch this back if they want to.
Is that? Yeah, I guess they could, right?
I don't care. I said what I said. I'm not too happy with him right now. We're doing that. This is time and time again. And then I'm not supposed to feel a certain way.
Well, yeah, and you do bring it up, and he does, and then it gets better. And
No,
it
he
gets worse,
blows
and-
it off.
Yeah,
Gary blows it off. It's just, we're all committed to do a show, and he can't hang for 2 hours. I get it when he needs a ride. I get
well,
that
I mean, a little. Well, when he needs a ride, not an Uber. When he needs a ride.
when he needs a ride, but he's home tonight and he can't hang. So it is what it is. All right, so I got your predictions this week, which will be good because I'll keep it for Sunday.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't have to ask you guys. I'm gonna actually make the post tomorrow. It'll be on cornerpodsports.net tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because I already have it. So
Yeah, you want to do that before the party starts.
yes, yeah, I don't want to do that after because I won't remember it.
Yeah, you
And
might
I
as well just
might
kinda-
not wake up until noon. I might miss the 1:00 games on Sunday if things go well.
Usually does.
Dude, there's been one time I got woken up at like 12:30 in the afternoon with Bon Jovi blaring. Get out of fucking bed.
That's pretty funny.
That was the night that TJ was playing the drums.
Was that the night that we broke your desktop with the Bon Jovi?
No, that was
Screenshots?
that was like the year after or something.
Okay.
But like that year, I fell into the drum set. I was playing guitar, and TJ was playing, and Ryan jumped on the drums. I think that night, and we're playing fucking 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my god! I think I crawled up the steps. Like
I drove home that night.
I mean, you didn't live quite as far at that point, but
No. Yeah, they're always a good time, man.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, got to get the buffalo chicken dip. Oh, it was funny. So my wife, she's like,
we do one more.
"Yeah, I'll do one more."
I got a half of one.
My wife, she's telling.
It's
we're
all right.
just-
Hold on. I'm sorry. It's all right, Ryan. You're home. You're hanging. That's all I got to say.
Oh yeah, straight up.
You're up. Yeah. Gary just fucking peels out in the fucking middle of the show.
Yeah. So she's like, yeah. So I forget what she says. She's like, so I'm gonna get, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I didn't finish talking. Like, I'm like, doesn't matter. I know what you're gonna say. It's like, no, you don't. I'm like, you're gonna ask me if you're gonna say.
Is this what you
"So
said to
we're
her?"
still getting-"
Must be weird not having anybody come on you.
Is that what you
Maybe.
Has no idea who came inside of him.
Well, I hope that she knows that. So I was like, no, you're gonna ask me if we're still getting the buffalo chicken dip for tomorrow. And she's like, well, yeah, but how did you know? And I'm like, because I know where you're going before you even get there.
Don't know where you're going, but I know where you've been.
You ever do that with Quinn, to where like she's about to ask a question and you answer it before, and then she's
No,
like,
she gets mad at me when I talk.
well, I know,
Pretty much.
so does mine, but
Hey, Quinn.
well, that's true. She came.
Try to get her to come down.
I came to the door, and Quinn's like, "Oh, thank fucking God, get the fuck downstairs! and get
Oh,
away from
dude.
me."
Oh, yeah. So I had I got to get her down here. Hold on. Let me check on her real quick. You're on with Ryan.
Yeah,
right?
this is going to go well.
I'm sure she's going to be thrilled.
Yeah, well, like, hey, Sharon,
Sharon. That's exactly what it's like. Sharon.
You're calling me Karen, Sharon.
That's fucking perfect, Mike.
All right, so we've been in existence for 10 years.
She's already texting on the phone. She's already annoyed.
This is like this, for 10 years, and this is the second time she's jumping on here.
Well, this is boner covered, so you're already off the.
You just have to throw your headphones because Ryan's on the.
Yeah,
screen.
and you're gonna have to clean your ears off after you're done because we need new headphones.
I do have to get new headphones. Just tilt that mic up towards your mouth. Put it near your mouth.
See,
Sharon.
All right, so our snowman out front of our house. Jay said, "I'm going to miss Sunday's games. I'm going to be up until 4 a.m. tomorrow and sleeping in the yard next to you." You're not.
Next
First
to
of all,
fire.
it's going to be 20 degrees outside, so we're not doing that. But you're more than welcome to stay for the games on Sunday. I mean, shit, I don't care.
See, you know all about this. He's coming over at 5 to see his grandkids, even though the party starts at 4.
Oh, nice.
That's yeah.
Yeah. So this
right.
we had a snowman, and the snowman kind of like buckled and fell apart, and like the metal braces broke, and the thing's laying on the side.
Sean was drunk one night and tried to tackle it.
No,
Use it as a
we
tackle
came out. I
dummy.
think it was actually like after last Friday. I came out when you were leaving. And I went, "What the hell happened to this thing?" It was laying on its side. I'm like, "Oh, I'll mess with it tomorrow." And when I went out in the morning, it was done. So I was like, "Well, I know what to do. I'm gonna go on Amazon and find a new decoration because this thing's busted." So I trashed that, right? And I'm looking like for like an hour looking for something. I find this polar bear thing. It's cute, right? Polar bear.
Let's not pretend like you showed it to me before you ordered
I
it.
didn't.
So I could have told you that it's only 2 feet tall.
I'm telling you.
Like this big.
Al, the reindeer are in the front yard, and I am proud to say, don't fuck with them. But I am proud to say this is the first year in 10 years. Actually, I might have had them.
Let's be honest. They're going to fuck with the polar bears the way the polar bears look.
Yeah, but you can't. There's nothing you can do to the polar bear. Like, you can't.
You're talking about Al here.
Yeah, but you can't. Well, okay. But what are you going to do to the polar bear? Turn it upside down? Like, that's all you can do to it. Like, you can't. They're stuck together. There's nothing you can do about it. But anyway, so there was a baby polar bear on top of a big polar bear, right? So I'm like, oh, that's cute. Let me go get that. So I order it, and the box comes. I'm like, oh, I guess I have to put it together. No, it's together in the box, and I pull it out of the box, and I don't say nothing. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I'm like, God damn it, this thing's fucking like this big. What am I gonna do with this fucking thing?
I almost tripped over it. No, I didn't see you there.
So I tell her,
sorry, little guy.
I tell her, right? I was like, she's in the other room. She can't see because there's like a half wall or whatever. And I said, I set it up, I light it up. I said, come and see this thing, man. This thing's awesome. She turns around and she comes out and she starts laughing. She goes, why do you look at the description?
Read
So
this is
right.
Is this almost as funny as a monitor story that we keep hearing about?
Well, I gotta kind of keep that one on the down low because
Mike just got Sean in trouble.
No, it's okay. I can sidestep that story on here. I don't want to share too many details about that. There's obvious reasons. When I tell the story. So Mike doesn't show up. I'm waiting for Mike to show up, and I'm annoying her. I'm asking her questions. She's trying to watch a show. This is tonight before the show. And she's trying to watch a show, and she's
see again.
Sharon. She's stopping her screen. What?
Not just a show, but a Hallmark movie.
She's
a Hallmark movie.
Oh, you can't break up a Hallmark movie.
By the way,
you'll never know what happens with the small town guy that and the girl that comes back from the big city, and you got to figure out if they get together.
Is she going to stay in the small town?
Hanukkah on the Rocks. Mark Summers. Remember Mark Summers Double Dare? He's in his first ever show on Hallmark that premiered tonight at 8:00. Yeah, so we got to watch that. Apparently, he was very nervous about it, and he thought he took the role, going, I have a side role in it, not because he read the first 20 pages of the whole thing, and then realized, oh no, I'm actually the lead. Like as he started doing, so he's like, all right. So apparently,
See how quickly we go off track.
did pretty well. Yeah. So anyway, so we're doing the show.
She wants to know what it's called. On the Rocks or something?
Hanukkah on the Rocks, I think it's called. I think it's called Hanukkah.
So it's not
on
a
the
Christmas
Rocks.
movie.
Take out your yarmulkes. It's time to celebrate Hanukkah.
Well, I'm glad that they're being equal opportunity on Hallmark.
Yeah.
Drink your gin and Hanukkah. It's time to celebrate Hanukkah.
It's only the second Hanukkah show that Hallmark has ever done. Apparently,
He said that with a straight face. Apparently, it's
Why
it's
do
true.
you know this?
I heard it on the radio this week. All right, so
Sure you did.
So before the show, right? So Quinn's doing her thing, and I'm like, oh my God! So she stopped. What? I'm like, they're doing Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle's coming back.
Oh, that's cool.
They're bringing it back,
Oh, they're
right?
bringing
Isn't it
back.
cool?
Yeah, it's cool, but like the kids are fucking.
Yeah, he's old, and Bryan Cranston's got all gray hair and all. They're bringing it back. His 25th. I think they're calling it the 25th.
Is it like the kids that had kids or some
Yeah,
shit?
Frankie Nunez is all grown up, and
That's cool.
They're all back. Yeah, it's gonna be only like one
That's cool.
season, whatever. Why? Get the. All right, hold on. We gotta.
Is there comments?
Yeah, this is wild. Okay, first of all, Al, I'm ignoring your comment. Rob, we're gonna get to yours in a second. Holy crap!
Wait, what?
This is awesome. I hope this is true. So anyway, so Quinn's sitting there, right, and she's like, "Will you please go downstairs? Go, like, literally, go to fuck downstairs. Leave me alone. Go set up your show." I'm saying it's already set up. The show's already set up.
Like, go double check.
I already have everything. You're annoying me. I'm like, mom, because the kids aren't here tonight. She's like, mom. She's like, get the and the door open. She goes, oh, for fuck's sake, thank God. So he walks in. I said, oh, you like our polar bear out there? Quinn picked it out, right? I'm like, so Mike goes, yeah, it's like Stonehenge from Spinal Tap, and we start prancing around the kitchen, like jumping over. And then she looks straight. She's not even laughing. She looks at it. She goes, between the two of us, who the fuck do you think picked out the polar bear? The polar bear is this big. Like, I was so disappointed. But it's a good quality. Like it's
a good quality item.
It is.
Because it's itty bitty. You can't
But it's
knock
sturdy.
it
I'm sure that the Stonehenge is good quality too. It just
I never seen a smaller polar bear in my fucking life. Next
must be
year,
30 feet instead of 30 inches.
next year, that thing's inside. Like, because it'd be a cool inside decoration, right?
You allow decorations on the inside?
Yeah. No, guys, I don't decorate inside at all.
Like a polar bear thing?
Mm-hmm.
That polar bear thing's going to be at the bar next year.
Yeah, put them all in the bar. Put them right on the bar. Like, where else? I mean, you could go on the bar. What do I care? Rob Spear.
Yes.
I was on Double Dare.
Really?
I think he
That's
said
awesome.
something about that.
That doesn't include the two dudes who stuck the penises in your mouth. Like, that's not Double Dare.
Did he win? Did you stick
That's
your hand?
double dong.
This wasn't on Nickelodeon. This wasn't on Dickelodeon. This was on Nickelodeon, right?
Well, Nickelodeon is kind of Nickelodeon.
That's actually true.
Oh, is that show?
No, because Nickelodeon had a lot of rape.
Was that all?
There was a lot of.
Yes, the documentary. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there was a lot of rape.
There's that
season
part of it?
1?
Did they
Dude,
talk
how
about that?
old? Like, that's awesome.
No, I haven't
How
watched
old were you, dude? That's fantastic. That is so cool, man.
Where's the clip? There's gotta be clips. Right?
Yeah, where's the clip?
Yeah, dude,
Text the clip.
you know he has
YouTube. Yeah.
He said the real. He said now the real one, not Nickelodeon. That's so.
You
cool.
can still watch Carmen Sandiego. Yeah,
I love that show.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
one with the hats and the
All
yeah.
on YouTube.
Wow.
What did she call
Yeah,
it?
Double Dare. I love that show.
Yeah.
What did she say? Oh, by the way, speaking of Double Dare,
Jesus Christ.
This is my life.
I know. I see it every Friday.
the bomb beat the bomb.
Yes.
Beat the Bomb is in Philadelphia now.
I don't know
So
what
Beat
that
the
is.
Bomb. So it's an escape room.
No one has a clue what you're talking about.
It's an escape room with a bomb that can explode if you don't finish the thing in time.
Do you die?
With
Foam, slime,
or
or something else. Or paint.
Yeah, paint, I think. Like
Yeah.
football paint.
So now you get the double dare
Mhm.
slime thing. Yeah. So if you don't finish, he said it's on Paramount Plus. He was in 8th grade.
No
You
kidding.
were in 8th grade, the first season of Double Dare. How fucking old am I?
Well, the other question is how old is
How
Rob?
old's Rob? Because I was like, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I know Rob's older than us, but like, I guess that makes sense because early 90s, right? So like, I was probably in 5th, 4th grade when that came out. So okay, that makes sense. My team was the High Fives versus the Invisibles. Look it up on YouTube. That's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's pretty cool, man.
That is cool.
You know what, Rob? Did you check Facebook, by the way? If you come tomorrow, we'll all watch it together. We'll put it on the big screen here and we'll watch it together.
We'll play Double
you got
Dare.
Paramount Plus, don't you?
Was that?
You got Paramount Plus, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, there you go.
We'll play Double Dare.
You guys got everything.
Yeah, we'll play Double Dare. We'll shut off all the lights and play.
Who's in my mouth?
Whoever wins gets slimed.
I'm sure you heard about this too.
Twice.
Oh, you didn't hear about this? Sean, why don't you tell your wife about your last excursion?
Oh, so on my fake Facebook page. No, it's the same one.
He gets warned every time though.
Yeah, I get one. The blonde. Yeah, that guy. I changed his profile picture.
She's like the blonde one.
I know. I'm a guy now.
Oh.
I'm a guy now.
Right, that's a new
my
one
profile.
Wait, what? How many? What the fuck is going on here?
He was definitely a blonde woman at some
Oh, a long time ago.
Oh, that was a long time
Oh,
ago.
when that was years ago.
That was when he was catfishing.
That was
Al.
when I was catfishing
Yeah, no,
Al,
that's
yeah.
a different thing.
He's 51. That's okay.
So
That-
it is a new one.
Oh, we can't come tomorrow. He said. Oh man,
Oh, that sucks.
All right. Jay's like, ha. So, the Warminster page, the Warminster community group.
Yes.
Yeah, that one that I now have
They're
a
like, don't open the windows so the cats don't eat my meat.
right, all
Yeah,
that stuff. Like I'm a vegan runner. Like, can
Or
you
that's
please,
what it was.
yeah,
Yeah,
can
so
please
you can
close
find
your
all
windows
together.
when you're cooking meat? That makes
Yeah.
me sick. That kind of thing.
All right, that can.
So, somewhere where I'm 30 years old, I'm single, I'm looking for things to do. I said, well, come over to my buddy's house on Wednesday nights. We go down in his basement, you shut off all the lights, we play a game called Who's in My Mouth. You'll never leave full. Or you'll always leave full. I've gotten a lot of what the fuck. And I got a few like
No one took it down?
not yet, it's still up.
Oh my god.
Still up. Just look at my penis after I posted it. I was like, oh, this is fantastic. All of a sudden I got a random text from Pam. The fuck? The random, she's like, this is my neighborhood and you're destroying it. I'm like, yeah. What was the other one that I said? There was another one I just did recently too. I forget. There was some other one I did, but
So
yeah.
you've been smart enough to stop telling me what you're posting on this thing.
Because I do too many.
Oh yeah. No, it's a good thing.
It adds some like joy to my life in the morning. Yeah, first 7:30 in the morning when I'm just sitting there. Jay said
Sitting there leisurely, making his own breakfast, not having to worry about dressing kids or putting their backpacks.
Yeah, I do all that
together,
stuff.
because
Yeah.
you know.
I do all that.
Because they're not awake yet at that point. But I do. What do? I help getting them up. I help kind of.
Explain how you quote unquote.
Hey kids,
help
I'm
get
leaving.
them up.
Get up.
Not even that.
Bye.
No, not
I open
even
their
that.
window shades.
All I asked him to
No,
do was
and
open the blinds.
I open the
And
blinds.
that's
Hold on.
helping
No, that's not
wake
true.
them
And
up.
I do talk to I do get him. I do kind of shake him and I say, I hope you have a good day today. I do talk to him.
Yeah, he goes back to sleep.
I'm sure he does. But I at least yeah.
Yeah.
But good try.
So Jay said, I hope you find a good church. And earlier Shannon wrote, if Sean walked into a church, it would burn down to the ground. Shannon just wrote something here. The grandfather's in Florida. I don't know. All right, so the most wonderful time. This is from Dave.
Oh, the grandfather in Florida was the other thing. That's the one that you're talking about. The golf clubs.
Oh, that's right. That was the other thing.
Look at that, Shannon. Good job. You and
Thank
I.
you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for
Hold on.
this.
Let me find it. Hold on. Let me find it. ADD. So, the guy who played golf down in Florida and a random dude beat him with his own golf clubs and left him in the pond. You heard about this like 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Florida man? Okay.
Well, a guy was in Florida golfing. Random strangers came up, beat him to death, left him in a pond.
Oh, the stranger?
The guy who died was from Warminster, which is the group page that I'm a part of.
So Sean's seen an opportunity.
Yeah.
So I said, has anyone heard from my grandfather? He went down to Florida to golf. I'm not really worried about him. I just want my golf clubs back.
We're gonna have such a nice condo in hell.
This is Shannon.
Well, how are you getting drugged down with this?
Shannon immediately writes to me, he goes, you are seriously fucked up. Like, you were fucked up. I'm like, what? I'm not kidding. That's fucked up. I show Pam. Pam tried so hard not to laugh. She's like, get out of my office. Like, just get out. Like, she's like, what the? Mom worked with his daughter at the studio. I know. Like, come on. Don't make me feel guilty. You know what?
Really?
You know what? Everyone knows somebody. All right? Everyone knows somebody. That's my alibi. Everybody knows somebody.
Oh, wait. So
my mom knows the guy who died.
Well, then there was a time that you guys posted something on the Warminster page and it riled up my aunt.
Oh, that was Mark.
Yeah, that was Mark.
I knew it. I saw the name. I went, that's Mike's aunt. And then all of a sudden, Mark replied. I went, oh, no. And then Mark shared it to us. And I'm like, and you're like, dude, fuck, asshole, it's my aunt. I'm like, oh, fuck, I should have told him. Mark was going back and forth with his aunt. I don't remember what the post was about. I have no idea at this point.
I don't
There's
know.
been so many. Like, I've been attacking people. It's so much fun.
That page is retarded.
Well, and that's why I do it, because they're so dumb. Like, oh,
yeah,
anyone, like where's a good place?
Who's got the best pizza? Where do I find a good mechanic in this area?
Like,
where do I find a doctor in this area?
Where's a good place to eat? Everyone's like Arby's. Everyone writes Arby's every time.
At least our page gives real answers.
Right, because our place.
But that to me, those are all legitimate questions.
But our
That's the
page
whole
has
idea is
legitimate.
crowdsourcing.
Our page has legitimate questions.
I mean,
most of the
also,
time. Most of the time, that page has the most ridiculous questions. Anybody know a good doctor? Like, I'm sorry, do you have Google? Like don't reviews.
No, that's different.
Looking for reviews and I don't know, whatever. I mean,
Recommendations.
I get it. It's
Totally done it.
I did too, actually. But good place to eat. All right, let's get it. Bad example. But looking for a place to eat.
You know what's funny though? He would do it, and there'd be some asshole like him that would respond that way, and he'd fucking lose it. He'd be like, "This motherfucker, what a piece of shit!
What a troll!
Yeah, what a troll! I fucking hate people." And he'd go on the show, and he'd go on the podcast, and he'd rip the fucking person.
All right, let me read one.
And it would be.
Yeah, totally.
Let me find.
And he wouldn't find the irony in it.
No.
It would take me paying attention to say, "Oh, really? Tell me more about this." Oh, yeah, I never thought about that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see. Cats, right? Cat. Let me see. I can find it. There's a lot of cats.
Making me feed your cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the whole feed the cats thing. Yeah, that happened.
Fellas, I don't have long. My laptop's her laptop's gonna die, and I don't know where the charger is.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm just trying to find here. I'm trying to find the cat.
Ryan, you've been quiet.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
The alcohol kicked in.
It's been a lot of
little bit. Started something else.
Yeah, well, that kicked in too, huh?
Yep.
A lot of cat. Oh, I remember the one I put up. It was the cat. It was come see me and eat as many ribs as I can. And then the picture was a picture of the cat. And it was like the back of the Walmart parking lot or something. It was a picture. And then the other one was come see my mom's cart. It's a grass-fed beef and like something else. I
Did
forget,
you?
dude.
You didn't. This is years before this even came on. But where did you post the Spin Doctors concert?
I can still find that.
I was on Facebook.
Parking lot?
In the parking lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can still find
the
it.
Apple, the Applebee's parking lot.
Is the Applebee's parking lot? Where did he
Yeah, it was
post
going to be Spin Doctors and who was the other one, Sean?
No.
Let me find it. Post by me, right?
Smash Mouth?
It might have been Smash.
Yeah, it might have been post.
Yeah, that's why you got in the argument with the singer from Smash
No,
Mouth.
we got in the argument.
Here it is. I got it. Spin Doctors and Semisonic live at BJ's.
Semisonic. They didn't play Closing Time every fucking show.
Here it is. Two great bands from the 90s joined forces for this once-in-a-lifetime epic event. The Spin Doctors and special guest Semisonic will be playing a free show in the parking lot of the Warrenton BJ's. Everyone that attends will receive free samples of a variety of products and a voucher for a $20 membership for a year. Little Miss can't be wrong about this great show. I plan to be here until closing time. Sounds too good to be true? That's because it is. And they said, apparently the Spin Doctor is double booked this night with another gig playing the grand opening of a car wash in South Carolina. There have been some things added to this once-in-a-lifetime event. FaceTime, painting for kids by Brushy the Clown, includes a free dental checkup.
Brushy the Clown.
All attendees will receive a BOGO, buy one, get one offer for a family-sized box of Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches.
What the fuck?
Your wife just sounded just like breakfast.
A karaoke machine so you can sing along with your favorite 90s artists like Jesus Jones, Mr. Biggs, and Ace of Base, courtesy of Kevin's Karaoke and Hot Dog.
Jesus Jones, right here, right now. What's in the world?
The comments on here. I'm kind of pissing myself over this. Jessica, isn't it illegal to promote fake events? Also, why? Sean DeLee, owner of Naked Brewing. First of all, I'm so confused why you'd be excited about these fucking bands. Oh God, it was fun. Let me see the comments. The buy one get one. Can adults get their faces painted too? Yes, but the dental checkup is not included for adults. Invite your friends to get. Oh wait, was it? Invite your friends to get the word out about this once-in-a-lifetime event. A lot of these people are like, "How in the world, your brother? How in the world do you get mixed up with Semisonic and the Spin Doctors?" I said, two princes. He's like, I don't mean the music. I mean the hits. I mean this personal promo. What is this? And I wrote, dude, this isn't real. He goes, God damn it, you could have fooled me. Melissa Bozard, I'll be at this event like I'll be at Area 51. And then what's the other one? Applebee's, right? That was the Applebee's one. That was
I think that was Smash Mouth.
Yeah, Applebee's post by me. Hold on, how do I do this? Post by me from me. It's pretty wild. You can like look this stuff up in a nanosecond. Post from me. I don't know if this one's still gonna be there. Let's see. Quarantine Blues. Applebee's. Oh wow, oh yeah, here he is. The Gin Blossoms live at Applebee's in Port Richmond. Arizona's Finest is coming to Philly.
It's just such a random band that you did it all.
Gin Blossoms was the one that opened up the show that we just seen.
What? Did they?
With
no, that was the Runaway Soul Asylum.
Yeah. All right.
Arizona's Finest is coming to Philly, you guys. Pair up your half price appetizers with timeless classics like Hell Jealousy, Found About You, and Allison Road. And the grotesquely underrated Follow You Down. All regular coupons are honored. Going to be a special night. Just add it. An acoustic set opener by Ed and Dean from Collective Soul.
Unbelievable, man.
Someone wrote, is anyone missing the missing CD visor in the parking lot after the show? I'm so pissed. I had my new Dishwalla CD in it, and I only listened to it once. Someone wrote, I hate to tell you, but your Facebook account has been hacked since 1996. And then I wrote, by the way, it's a little slow for the show, and it's the worst Photoshop picture ever. It's a picture. Let me see if I can. Of them in an empty Applebee's. Like you can see the black around his body. It's the worst. Someone wrote back. People were like, "Oh my god!" You commented on it, Ryan. You're like, "Oh my god, that was fantastic."
So stupid.
I know. That was when I had time on my hands. That was before kids.
What are you talking about? High time? You still are doing shit on the.
No, since then I only wrote a book.
It always comes back to the book.
Do I need to tell him, or do you want to tell him?
By the way, no one liked us. No one likes us. Do care? Find it on Amazon. It's a good Christmas gift. Mike had a part in it. Ryan had a part in it.
Yeah, he did.
Quinn's involved in it as well. Not directly, but she's in the book. She's in the book indirectly. Thank you.
She it was a thank you for putting up with you, which about the book. But I mean, I think it goes further than just the book.
No, it does. She's in the book. She's in the book. You haven't read it yet, have you? Nope. My wife, ladies and gentlemen, it's my wife.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Basically,
She admitted it.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, I got to check out. This thing's going to die.
All right, man.
All right, well, enjoy the time with the family, man. And I won't see you next week, so it'll be
The best of show.
We'll see you, yeah. So Merry Christmas,
2 weeks.
man.
Best of show. Ron will be
Merry
back.
Christmas.
He might be
Best
on
of
next
show.
week, but yeah, if not,
Well,
I'll
I'm not
see.
going to be on next week.
All right.
So I might not be able to see Ryan, at least virtually, and then in the flesh until after Christmas. So
You're gonna see his flesh.
Well, I mean, maybe.
All right, Ryan.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, fellas.
See you, man.
See ya.
Yeah, he's like, get the fuck out. Let me get out of here.
And then there were two.
And there were three.
Well, three, yes. Two screens.
Two screens. 3 people.
Yes.
4 testicles.
Well, yes.
Why are there 2 screens?
Mike.
Oh, one this way. One
See
that
it?
way.
Yeah.
I got you.
So the monitor story.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you want to tell? You didn't want to tell when Ryan was on?
Was what happened with where I got the first monitor from.
Oh, well.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
No, it's probably not a good idea.
No.
Okay.
Let's just say I found.
Offline.
Let's just say I found the first monitor.
Okay.
I was all excited, and the first monitor. All right, so we upgraded the monitor here in the studio. The first monitor we had was I don't know, 16 inches. It was pretty small. So these guys were complaining they couldn't see the. Hey, it's Glenn Mack now.
Yeah, it's the beer show that he does because he does Conshohock and he visits a bunch of breweries.
Conshohock and beers. So Gary would complain he couldn't see anything, couldn't see the screen, this and that, and then
It might have been because Gary consumed a lot of alcohol.
can't see anything, and he also can't see, and he can't last the show. So there's that. I'm just gonna keep mentioning that he can't last the show, and he can't read paper in front of him, whatever. But still, I'm like, you know what? He's right because that's a small monitor. Let me see what I can do. So I found one. I was all excited. Quinn goes, where did that come from? Oh. So take it
Fell off a
downstairs.
truck.
Take it downstairs. Hook it up. Hook it up.
Don't tell me anymore.
Connor is playing the video game. Daddy, that's huge. I'm like, yeah, dude. It was literally. I mean, the screen. It was humongous. Nice. Tilted. Did the whole lowered, raised, came out. Oh my god, it was nice. Hook it up. Get everything set up. Screen comes on. Spider crack. Right side of the screen.
It's karma right there.
I'm like, God damn it.
No, the best part was the last part of it when you have to do the walk of shame, carrying it up the steps, and Quinn sees it.
Oh, so I go up the steps, and she's like, "What? It doesn't work."
Died laughing.
Yes.
She laughed at my pain. She laughed at my pain.
That is karma.
Yes.
In a simple, sweet nutshell.
Yes, and that's what made it funny because
So
everyone else is looking at it like, yeah.
So I ended up going to Goodwill, and I found this bad boy for $20. A little smaller than the other one. It doesn't tilt, but
yeah,
it works.
Well, I told you about the I told you guys about the story, I'm sure, of when my company during COVID, they gave us like a $500 stipend because we all work from home.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm trying to figure out what to buy. Everybody else is buying desks. I'm like, I have a desk. It's already set up. I don't feel like getting rid of it or whatever. So I bought a chair and a bunch of shit. And then I bought a monitor. I bought this huge monitor. I'm like, this is going to be great. I'll be able to see everything so much better, this net. And the way that my setup is, like, it didn't fit underneath the desk because it's like an overhang thing. It didn't fit underneath the desk. So I had to put it up over top of the desk and hung it up. And then I have my laptop next to it as my second screen.
Yeah.
Right. This thing was so fucking big. And it's like, it was sitting from like where this laptop is.
It's like
it's
like when you're a kid sitting in the front row of the movie theater.
It is.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't see the numbers on the end of the screen. I had to
oh my god,
lean over to see it. And I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work.
My old boss, his computer, I mean his desk, first of all, was from this part to there, right?
Yeah.
His computer screen was concaved, went all the way around most of the desk. I'm like, oh,
What do you do with that?
My God. He was able to split screens. I mean, everyone can split screens,
Right.
but he was able to split it where it almost worked as if he had 3 monitors.
Right.
He had it somehow. He made it work, and maybe that's the way the screen was made. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm like, there's no way I can do this. And he actually had another monitor next to that too.
I haven't found an adequate way
crazy.
to split screens quickly.
I don't like it. I don't. Well, you click and drag and you pull it to the side.
Well, and then you have to
But then
size
it
it out.
disappears
Like it's just,
and all that.
and if you don't have it perfect, then you click on one thing and the other disappears. It's a mess.
I'm sure on a Windows computer you can right click and say split windows.
You can, but it won't. Like I have had problems. It won't stay. It won't stay. Like you go to do something, and it's gone. I'm like, you got to bring it back up and all that. But we're gonna have an issue at my whatever. I don't talk about work, but like we're gonna be working on the same and after Christmas, same system. Both my screens are gonna be consumed because we have 3 different companies, but one is designated for one company and one's designated for another. Actually, one's designated for 2 companies. The other one's designated for the other. You have to have both going at the same time on both screens. They consume your whole screen, and you can't minimize because if you minimize, it screws the program up. So like it's gonna.
So that's the only what are you gonna do?
I might have to get a 3rd screen. Like I need my.
You
email.
have to have a 3rd screen,
Yeah,
right?
I'm probably gonna have to get a 3rd screen.
Are they gonna give you one? I guess they have to, right?
They had one. They don't know where it is. It was like a long joke that I did not plan, but it just worked that way.
You're still listening.
All right. We're gonna fucking. You know what? I stopped having beer. This is what Better Covered is all about. Just hanging out. This is like literally bar talk, right?
Worse than the show.
Oh God.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
This makes you miss the show, doesn't it? Aren't you glad that you don't listen?
I never did.
No, she never listened to the show. No, she
I
listened.
hear pieces of it because I can hear you from upstairs.
Yeah,
and that's enough to know.
That's plenty.
Yes,
that's enough. I say that. I say that's enough.
I say that's enough.
I love that guy. That guy's the best.
You gotta share. You gotta have.
All right, here's the other one. Here's the other part of that.
This man smelled like a pack of Marlboro cigarettes, 4 shots of Everclear alcohol, and regret.
Flight attendant?
I think it was. I think it was a flight attendant. Yeah. It was a newscast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually You know where half of that stuff comes from. Yeah.
Quinn knows this one.
Remember Alex? Remember Ghostbusters? Right,
She knows that one. What's that?
That's the member berries.
Member berries from South Park.
Oh, yes.
So, and
Little
then,
cute things bouncing around.
remember this one, babe.
Oh, scissor me timbers.
It's funny because
that's when Mr. Garrison becomes a lesbian, or he has a sex change.
When he started playing that, when he started playing that was when I found out that my coworker has a horse that she bought that used to be a racehorse. That's name was Shimmer Me Timbers. Yes.
A horse, you said?
Yeah.
A horse. A horse. That's a horse from Animal House.
Yeah, that's Mark's favorite.
My favorite part, I love it because we play that whenever like we want to change subjects. We're like, all right, enough, and I just play that.
It's beating a dead
But
horse.
that came that came from Oh, Jay wants to know, do you know that does Quinn know that I'm the top fan?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you heard all about this too? Yeah.
No,
the
but I'm not at all surprised.
The badge of honor. So listen.
Oh, there's going to be a fight at your house tomorrow, by the way.
Between Mark and Jay, yeah.
Sadly, that won't be the first time.
That's true.
And if Al's still listening, he'll be like, "Yeah, I can attest to that." Listen,
but this one might have like swords and shit. It's going to get wild.
Listen real close, though. Listen real close.
Oh, scissor me timbers.
They actually had the bed effect
The
going.
bed squeaking. Yes, I know. I heard it.
Yeah, they are. Did you see the video of? By the way, for those who don't know, that's South Park, and that's when Mr. Garrison has a sex change and becomes a lesbian, and all of a sudden thinks he can have a period and all whatever.
Because it's
He's
already
I guess that's true. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
It gets complicated.
Yeah, you're right. God damn it, you're right. He's not a lesbian. He's a guy who became a woman who likes women. He's not a lesbian. He's a guy who just became a woman who likes women. God damn it, that's confusing. That's confusing.
It is.
So are we gonna scissor now or what? But anyway, so he takes them to, why was I bringing it up?
I don't know. God damn it.
There's a reason why. Trey Parker. So Trey Parker, there's a video of Trey Parker.
And it's worse when the Sheed boys are on.
There's a video of Trey Parker and his daughter, and he's buckling his daughter in the back seat. He's okay, you're all buckled in them, okay? And the daughter goes, okay, thanks, Dad. She does the whole thing. He's like, do it again. And she does it again, and she tries, okay, and she does it like looking at the camera. It's cute. Yeah.
Now, is this recent?
I mean, I don't know.
Trey Parker's got to Trey Parker's older than us. He's got to be like in his like late 50s.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, they weren't much older than us when they started, dude. We were in. So like, listen, 98, the first season hit.
He's 55.
Okay, so he's not. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not. I mean, 12 years. I
Did
didn't think
have
he
a
was
toddler
that much older. Nah, I mean that buddy might be old, but it's the first time I ever saw it. It was on TikTok. Like, they recycle shit on TikTok like crazy.
I don't know.
Reels are nonstop. Like
I don't.
You don't watch Reels?
No, I don't have TikTok.
All right. So do you see the Reels though? It's the same thing as TikTok.
No, I can't. Well, I mean,
Facebook.
The Facebook Reels. Yeah, I see the Facebook Reels from TikTok.
That's
Yeah.
basically what TikTok
Well, no, I
is.
get it.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I just.
Yeah, just follow your algorithm and go from there.
Trey Parker has a Guinness World Record for voicing the most characters in a TV cartoon series at 1,382.
Oh my God!
Wow.
How about that?
That's impressive.
That's pretty cool.
So says Threads.
By the way, for those who don't recognize the voice there that you're hearing there,
No. He got you to do this
It's
though.
time for the best podcast
sounds kind of
around.
familiar, doesn't it?
Grab a cold one, sit back, and enjoy the show.
Sounds familiar.
the 5 people that actually are listening that actually know Quinn personally.
Actually,
and,
there's
like, I mean, like,
yeah, that's true.
hey guys, did you know this? Is like, yeah. Yes, he has something for everything on the soundboard. Yeah.
Bet you're wondering if I got an Arby's beef and cheddar between my legs, huh?
I get the preview of most of these.
Do you really?
Put this on the board.
Are you about to call me an asshole?
I forgot about that one. Where's the other? There was another one. I was going to play there. Where it is? I don't know. Oh, did you hear the? This is real. This is the Diddy.
No. Oh.
Meek Mill. Yep. That's gay sex right there. That's gay sex. Just in case you didn't know. It's gay sex.
You have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and delivers it really well.
It's accurate. Jason, stop it.
Did you know that the CPS mugs are made in China?
Are they really?
It's a sticker right on the bottom.
That's
there.
why 3 of them are broken already.
Probably.
Thank you.
All right, we're wrapping up owner coverage.
Yeah, we can.
Get a long day.
We can wrap it up. Yep.
Get a long day tomorrow.
Yeah.
You gotta wake up and you gotta like do shit
I
tomorrow.
just gotta cook. That's it. Cleaning's done. Let's cook. Let's do it. All right.
Did you get the kids shipped off so you guys could get everything ready for today?
Yeah. Got to clean the house and keep it that way until tomorrow. So
there you go. Good
Dave
job, you guys.
Peterson said, "It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's better because I count all of you as my friends. May all your
Dave.
celebrations be marvelously merry and beautifully bright. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
There you go.
Thank you, Dave. Did you like? He's a poet.
Dave's good.
He's a poet. Well done, Dave. Jay, Dave, anyone else? I know there's other people watching. I can't see who's actually watching. I can see the number, but thank you so much for tuning in to Boner Coverage. Thank you so much for tuning in to the podcast tonight. It's a good show. You know, it's a little different tonight. We the
half virtual.
Yeah, half virtual. We you know, we kind of kept it simple tonight. We didn't want to go too crazy for obvious reasons. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. But anyway, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys. Jay,
See you guys in 2 weeks.
I must sleep.
Merry Christmas, all.
I'll be up
see
for
you guys.
24 hours tomorrow. Yeah, okay, Jay. You'll be gone at 8:00.
Jay.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I just said, well, you know, to those that I won't actually see tomorrow, Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, since I won't be on next week.
Yep.
Happy Hanukkah or whatever it is that you may celebrate. I don't know.
Yep. Happy Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Yep.
Sure.
A couple of new listeners tuned in tonight. Thank you for all the new listeners who chimed in, and I lost their names now. But yeah, it should be fun. All right. See you guys next week. Late. Bye, Shan.